What's up, gang? This is the GoodBerean. Welcome back. We are back playing some Silksong. We are in the throes of Fleetopia. So those of you who may have tuned in here and there may be like, wait, GoodBerean, did we not already do this? Have we not already beaten Fleetopia? Well, dear viewer, yes and no. We did in fact go and beat Fleetopia and conquer all of the games, and then we went on our merry way and thought all was well until we met this guy Seth, who we may or may not have given amnesia, and we may or may not have sent him into a river to wash ashore with no memory of who he is, and confuse him with the fact that he is mysteriously like a warrior. Mysteriously has the abilities of a warrior because he is a warrior. But this guy just wanders around and just happens to find the Fleetopia, and he just happens to think it would be super neat to play the games, and he just happens to beat all our high scores. So last time we went to reclaim our title, and it didn't go great. We beat the flea bounce pretty quick, as I kind of suspected would happen. Flea juggle and flea dodge have proven to be quite the challenge. We are almost there with both of them, but we just didn't quite make it over the hump. So today we are continuing the voyage. I think we're going to start again with flea juggle because this is the one that is the most challenging for me. It is also the one that I have the most difficulty with figuring out. It's the one that's the most challenging to me, and it's also the one that we spent the most time on, which means that we're also like the closest to like that breakthrough moment. I think if we had gone a little longer on Thursday, we probably could have gotten it, but it didn't quite happen, and gotta end sometime. Can't just keep going forever. Speaking of not going forever, we do have an update to the schedule. The schedule's always been kind of like a loose schedule. I've consistently streamed Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and when I needed to take a night off, I've tried to announce it ahead of time, to make it clear that I'm not just like skipping stream, but like I actually have a purpose to fulfilling my my duties here. But I actually have a purpose for not. If I don't go to stream, it's on purpose, and you know about it ahead of time, is what I'm trying to say. However, the length of streams has been kind of variable. When I first started streaming, I did a schedule that was basically like, I wanted to kind of major on doing, smaller, more consistent streams and not like, rather than burn myself out. And I also, because 2 of the 3 days that I work, or that I stream, are work nights, and I need my sleep. GoodBerean needs his rest. I have always tried to prioritize like not staying up super duper late. That's kind of that's gone a bit by the wayside. I've tend to when I started, I was trying to keep things to like, okay, 2-hour streams Tuesday, Thursday, and then like a 3-hour stream or more on Fridays. That has kind of not really happened. We've gotten closer to like 3 to 4 hour streams on Tuesday, Thursdays, and then sometimes like it's pretty much usually about the same on Fridays, because I think at like the 4-hour mark, unless I'm like really captivated by what's happening, I'm generally pretty tired and like ready to call it for the night. But I do, but that said, I'm very much aware of the fact that I have been struggling with, no! Dude, I was so close. Oh, imagine if we'd done that first try. Imagine if we just nailed that first try while I'm yapping about my schedule. Big sad. Oh well. We do. How's my tea doing? My tea ready to sip? Get little sips in there. But yeah, so when I first started, I was kind of shooting for like 2 hours on most nights, and then like a 3 hour for the longer stream. It's turned into like 3 or 4 hours per stream, which obviously like I've kind of fallen into a bit of a rhythm there, and so I don't want to like disrupt that too much. But at the same time, like, I also have to do a bit of a compromise with you know, taking care of myself and not you know, not staying up super late on nights I shouldn't be staying up super late. So add to that our new you know, our newly found affiliate status, where now what we've kind of been experimenting with this week, and so far I've been really liking it, has been the idea of doing these like 3-minute ad breaks at the top of the hour, where we just you know, all kind of take a little bit of a break and get a little, you know, little screen rest, you know, get a little screen break, you know, get a snack, get a drink, and then we come back refreshed and ready to go. And you know, I've kind of I've liked that rhythm, and I want to kind of continue that rhythm. Oh my goodness. So I'm not you know, in light of, but it also means that like my streaming intervals have become a lot more regular, where it's sort of, I kind of want to, you know, because they get broken up into these clean hour chunks, I kind of want to just be consistent in how my frick, I thought I could be clever and do the side. That didn't work out. Okay, we can still do it. But I wanted to get a little clever with you know, because of that, the consistency has become. Yeah, I saw that guy coming off sides there. Oh well. What am I trying to say? Because of the way the streaming the schedule has changed, or because of the way that the you know, the pattern of the stream is a little less freeform and a little bit more like we get these hour kind of chunks of content. There's been more of a press to be like, okay, well, what I decide basically like when the last like hour chunk is, and so it's not just like, oh, we'll quit whenever. It's more like, okay, we're gonna quit before the next ad break, which I think is also good. I'm gonna defend that, and I think that that's probably you know, a natural choice and a natural way to structure it like this. But it does mean that I kind of, you know, I've been thinking about what does that mean for my you know, my actual stream schedule, right? Because the last couple of nights I've gone a full 4 hours, and I'm like, I don't know if I really want to keep that up. I've already, you know, I'm feeling like the exhaustion from last night. I'm feeling the you know, I felt it this morning, and I don't think that that's going to be a good healthy pattern for consistency. So here's what I've landed on. We'll do 3-hour streams Tuesday, Thursday, and a 4-hour stream on Friday, and maybe more if I really feel like it, but I doubt that I'll be up to more than 4. And most of the regulars tend to have, you know, tend to be already up pretty late as it is to just watch me, so there's not a huge amount of value for me going like deep into the late night, because most of the people that are watching me are already like, all right, GoodBerean, finish it up, I gotta go to bed. So in light of all that, I think it's probably best for everybody if we focus on doing a stream that's gonna be, you know, a stream pattern that's gonna be a little bit more consistently predictable in terms of like, you know, before I was kind of hedging my bets, be like, okay, like technically it's 2 hours, but like I can kind of just do whatever I want. If I want to go 4 hours, I will. Now it's gonna be more predictably now it's gonna be more predictably 3-3-4. So that is the plan. That is what we're doing moving forward. Again, subject to change. I might, you know, decide I want to do something different, but you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and I think I'm not gonna use myself. Oh my goodness, dude, I fail at the same time every play. Dude, what's up, Boom Trout? Welcome in. How are you doing today? We are struggling to beat these mini games in Fleetopia. I have to play this game where I have to play this game. I'm forced to play it. It's not what I would choose, but I've been forced against my will to play this mini game where I have to juggle fleas. Rem knows all about it. What's up, Rem? Welcome in. How are you doing? What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. How are you all doing today? We are struggling with flea juggle. I've had a couple pretty good runs so far. I got like 49 the last 2, so we're in sight. We're in sight of our victory. We just we need a little bit more juice. Just a little bit more juice. And I think the strat was, so I tried out last time. I tried a couple of when the 4 fleas got all spread out. I did some jumping, and for the most part, it paid out. I still made some mistakes, but we saved some. We had some pretty clutch saves. So I think that is our plan for today, is to kind of perfect the jump strat as like an emergency situation, and then oh frick! Thought I slashed him. It's okay. But we're well on our way. But what's going on with you guys? Rem, you just started your kombucha yesterday, right? So that's still in the making. Is that right? Oh frick! Oh pants! Oh no! No. That was okay. That was bad. Yes, you just started the new batch. Okay, so you got a couple of days before it's ready. It's like 5 days, right? All right. I think don't lose the game to see my answers. I already lost the game. I looked after I lost the game. I lost, then I looked, which is the correct order. About 5 days. 7 was too acidic. Oh, okay. Oh, so you tried a 7 batch and it was too acidic. What happens if you go early? Does it just not work? Is it too is the flavor broken? Do you or is it like bad for you? Like, is it like toxic or like too bacterial or whatever? I have no idea. Are you guys interested? So since you guys are both here, would you guys be interested in a prediction? We could do a prediction for if I beat the whatchamacallit. Yeah, Rem makes kombucha. It is super cool. If I liked kombucha, I would probably try to make some myself, but one thing at a time. I don't think you can get too bacterial. It's all good bacteria. It just starts tasting unpleasant when it's too long. Okay, but like, what about if it's too short? Like, too long makes sense to me. Like, it's kind of like steeping tea, where if you oversteep the tea, then it's really bitter. But like, is it like tea where if you don't leave it in long enough, it's basically just water, or basically just like bacteria? I'm not sure. Right. It took too long to answer about the prediction, so I'm just going to start another game. But if you want to do a prediction, shout out prediction, and we'll do it. But yeah, we're so I was just yammering to myself. I always it's always it's like a catch-22 when it's like when I'm yammering to myself, because then it's like I'm just gonna if someone shows up, I'll just have to repeat myself. So to make a long story that I already told short, we're making some adjustments to the schedule. I'm still streaming the same days, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, but my plan is to do something that's more of like a 3-hour stream on Tuesday, Thursday, and then a 4-hour stream on Friday, which like the last 2 streams have been, the other streams this week have both been like a 4-hour streams. I think that's a little too long to do consistently. Like maybe, you know, maybe every once in a while I might do that, but I think I need to like as an average. Oh, dude. As an average, I definitely need to like rein it in. So since we've got these kind of like clean hour blocks segmented by ad breaks, it feels more natural to me to say like we go 3 hours max on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then we go, you know, I'll say 4 hours on Fridays. We could go more if I want, because I don't really, you know, I usually don't need to be up for anything. I need to be up for something tomorrow, but I'm not it's not a danger. Oh, frick. Oh, we saved it. I'm usually not, you know. What I'm saying is, I could probably go longer on Saturday or on Fridays if I wanted to, but I don't usually feel, you know, 4 hours is kind of the sweet spot for me. I think after 4, I start to get pretty out of it. So I think I'll probably not do that unless I'm like very particularly like feeling a second wind. No! That's all right. Okay, we go again. That wasn't a super great run anyway. We had some silly mistakes at the beginning. Just need to kind of pattern down. But yeah, so 3 hours Tuesday, Thursday, 4 hours Friday is kind of the plan moving forward, which is not going to be super different from what we've already been experiencing, but now we've kind of like codified it as we're getting used to this new schedule. So, frick. Oh, I almost failed it. But what's going on with you guys? Anything new with you? I am excited about like we're getting some warmer weather over here. It's kind of this weird, like I live in an area where we have kind of like spring has a lot of false starts, and so it's sort of like you'll have one like conspicuously nice day and then it will like snow the next, and so it's like we're now in the spot where it's like we kind of don't really know what to expect. It's like things are getting warmer in general, but you still have some pretty cool days. Like I wore my like overcoat to work today. I've been wearing my overcoat like all week to work. I usually so I have like multiple coats. I have two. They're pea coats, trench coats, like and one of them is a like a longer one of them is a longer guys, no, they're equally long coats, but one of them is thicker and has a little bit more of a like a lining to it. I like it less, but it's good for the winter, whereas the other one's like needed more for the summer, or needed, it's good for like fall and spring weather where it's like a little bit chilly but not like frigid. Frick. We can save it. This is good. No, this is actually perfect. So it's so I wore my lighter jacket today, which means it's like, you know, it's not freezing, but it's still like cool enough that I can't just like go out in like a long sleeve shirt and be fine. I had a game jam wrap up today. Oh, nice, sweet. One for my notebook paper game, and it was really well received by the community I presented it to. Really fun. Oh yeah. So that was, I think that was the one with like the spiders and stuff that are like moving around the board. I thought that one was really cool. I'd love to, you know, check it out. Do you have, yeah, that one? Nice. Yeah. I thought that one looked really cool. Do you have that like anywhere? Is that like on like itch.io or anything? I'd love to check it out. Also, if you're interested, I do have a Discord. Feel free to, join that. And if you, I'd love to just like, keep up with any of your game stuff. If you like, make new games, you could drop them there, and I'd love to check them out. I think it'd be really fun. If you're into that, I'd totally be down to see your stuff. Because I like your ideas. I like your, I like that you have this kind of idea of like this sort of like homemade aspect to everything, where it's like we're gonna create like this like physical art and render it in media. I think that's just such a cool and unique approach. And I hope you get some cool some cool things going with that. It's on it. You'll drop the link sometime. Sick. Yeah. I'd love to see it. If you want to join the Discord and drop it, or just like message me on find me on Discord, drop the link. I'd love to check it out. But yeah, so it's so the weather is a little unpredictable right now, where it's like I don't really know what to make of it. It's still a little too cool to be like properly like enjoying the outdoors, but like I'll definitely take it over like the brutal winter months here. Like I'm very displeased with the winter. I'm hoping to not stay where I am forever, because it's I really just, the winters where I am are just far too long and far too cold, and I'm just deeply unpleasant whenever they're happening. Or maybe I am deeply unpleasant. I'm deeply displeased. I find them deeply unpleasant, and I hope it doesn't make me too deeply unpleasant, but I fear it might. Yeah, I want to live somewhere warmer. I want to live somewhere where it's warmer more often than it's cold. It's like, it's your little niche. Yeah. I think it's a super cool niche, and I hope you keep exploring it, because it's super unique. Dude, I feel like I fail at the same one each time. This is like the third time this stream that I've failed at like that exact pattern. I get to 49, and then I get the 4 fleas, and then I just like flub it. And that one feels bad, because it's like that one felt totally doable, and I just like, I don't know, I needed to lock in there, and I didn't, and it didn't happen. That one feels avoidable, but it's okay. We'll get it. You're gonna pop out. Appreciate you peeking in. Good to see you, Boom Trout. Hope to see you another time, and have a good one. All right, here we go. Let's lock in. Enough yammering. We've had what? 30 minutes of yammering. 20 minutes, it's like 6 minutes of intro, so 20 minutes of yammering. Let's do a lock-in. I say as I've got one X on at 7 points in. It's okay. We've been in worse spots, have we? I don't think I can't say that every time and have it always be true. Eventually, I'm gonna say say we've been in worse spots when when I've categorically never been in a worse spot than where I'm at right now. You're multitasking, so you might not be listening all the time. Well, I appreciate you hanging out anyway. I totally get that. I think like most of the streams that I watch, I'm like multitasking while I'm doing, like I'll be doing, like cleaning, or I'll be like doing some kind of like work for stream, or whatever. I'll be doing other stuff while I watch. Most of the time, it's very rare that I'm like sitting down and like watching a stream with like undivided attention. It does happen. I actually did it this afternoon before stream, but I don't do it all the time, dude. I'm so bad. All right, well, I think we, My personal goal is to beat this before we get out of my personal goal is to get out beat this before we get what am I talking about, dude? My brain's already off. We're a half hour in a stream, my brain's already off. This is why we don't do 4-hour streams on Thursdays. My personal goal is to beat this before the first ad break so that I can beat the other game before the second ad break, and then we can go challenge the Mushroom King. Because I don't want to spend the whole of this stream also on Fleetopia, because that will have meant, if that does happen, that will mean that 3 full streams, like 3 entire VODs, will be dedicated solely to Fleetopia. And that feels a little bit too much like my Hollow Knight playthrough, where I spent 3 streams on Hornet 2 and then 3 streams on, or no, 4, it was like 3.5 streams on Watcher Nights, and then what might as well have been like the equivalent to the time equivalent of 3 streams on the Hollow Knight. And we just can't keep doing this. At this point, we spent more time on Fleetopia than we spent on most bosses in the game. I think the only one that even comes close is Cursed Crest Grandmother Silk, because we beat regular Grandmother Silk like right away. And arguably the Last Judge, but I don't actually remember how much time we spent on Last Judge. Oh, dude, no. Oh, frick. I'm gonna... All right, I'm doing jump strat for that. Screw that. In fact, let's just do that. Perfect. No! Perfect, yeah, good job. Was the plan to do flea games for the first hour and then try to finish the game? I think it would be nice to get the true ending, and after that, try to complete all the unfinished stuff. Oh, you think finish game before Mushroom King? You were being careless with those few. You could have gotten them. Yeah, that's true. Because I feel like, I don't know. Because I do want. I feel like we're so close to the end of stuff that personally I want to like wrap all of it up, get a full 100%, and then finish the boss. That's kind of like what I want to do personally. Although, unless I don't know how many percentage points are blocked by the boss, by final boss, so maybe I don't have a good metric for that. But I just, I kind of want that clean Mushroom Quest first, then ending. Yeah. I think that's, that feels right to me because we're so close. I feel like, and maybe there is like a little bit of cleanup to do post boss, but I feel like we've got a pretty clear course of action here. We've got some stuff in the shops that still need to be bought. We've got the Mushroom King quest, and then we get, and then we've got the end of the game. So like I feel if we just go and beat all of those systematically, then that just feels right to me. That's personally what I want for this playthrough, is to like have a nice clean boss, like ending beating the final boss, and then maybe we do some cleanup stuff afterwards. So the order of operations. This is, oh frick. The plan is, the order of operations is Fleetopia, then Mushroom King, then shop cleanup, then final boss. And then if there's anything I've missed after that, we hit that then. Okay, 31 in one strike, we can work with that. I won't be careless this time. They won't call me the careless Berean anymore. Wonder how many times I can make that joke and have it still be funny. I wonder if it's ever been funny. Maybe it's only funny to me. If so, that's not gonna stop me. I don't know. Welcome to my stream where I make jokes 90% of which are only funny to me. And that reality will not stop me from making them. Because that's just where we're at. And you also, like, I don't know, in a sense, you can't really think that way. It's like, you know, I just kind of got to make the jokes that I want to make and say the things I want to say and do the things I want to do. And like, there's a sense in which it's kind of just going into the void and you don't know how it's received. But like, you just kind of have to trust. You just kind of have to do your thing. And even if no, oh, dude, I was one away, dude. No, that was at 54. That's so rude. I wasn't even thinking about like how many points I had. I like looked at it at the end there. If I had known I was so close, I would have just like gone crazy with getting like a couple of extra ones. Technically 2 away since you got a beat set. Oh, that's true. Oh, frick. Ties don't count. Oh, man. Yeah, I probably would have just jumped in the air and like done some nonsense if I had realized I was so close. It's kind of like this weird thing where you don't want to be like fixating on the score. So like I don't like look at the score very much. But it's would have hurt even more if it was tight. True. But like I just, you know, I kind of got to be careful with you know, I can't be like overly looking at the score because then I like psych myself out and weird things happen. But the reverse of that is I could have probably won there if I had just like realized I was so close. I'm also gonna try to just do a little bit more jumping. It's gonna be strategic jumping though. I'm not gonna just jump to jump. Like we're gonna jump to save the things that are worth saving. 17 and 1 strike is not bad. We can work with that. We can. Oh, okay. 17 and 2 strikes is a pretty bad. So I don't know if this is the run, but crazier things have happened. You know. We did Grandmother's Silk with Curse Crest no hit. So like anything is possible. There's no rules. Oh frick. Oh, he was still alive. No, dude. Like I said, anything is possible, even forgetting which fleas are alive. Okay, I think we gotta. Let's have another lock-in session. I know I said I was gonna do that like 10 minutes ago, and then what ended up happening is I just kept yapping. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna lock in, but it's gonna be like a soft lock-in, not like a no commentary lock-in. Like I'm focusing actively on the game, but I'm also still talking. All right. Remember your training, GoodBerean. Focus on the fleas that are upside down. If they're not upside down, they don't exist. Okay. Yep. Upside down time. It's my favorite time of every time is the time that's upside down. Actually not true at all. Being upside down is far less pleasant than people make it out to be. I don't know if people make it out to be pleasant, but it sounds like whimsical, and then you actually do it and you're like, actually no, this is just uncomfortable. I'm yapping again. Less yap, more focus. Right. Upside down time. Yes. Alright, cool. And they're all going the same way, which is good for me. Perfect. Just gotta focus on like when they're diverging versus when they're like together. Oh, dude, come on. That's rude. That's okay, we can work with that. Alright. This is a little scary. Oh, okay, that was mega scary. This just became ultra super scary. So we gotta get now 25 points. It's rude that the glowing one doesn't count as more. Wish. You we need 21 more points. No, 20 more points. Okay, this is kind of a scary one, so I feel like oh frick. Lag. That was the one that that was one that I recognized as like, this is probably a jumping one. But then I also was like, okay, but how do I salvage this? I feel like the way I could have salvaged it would have been like, see if I could try to hit them all in more going in the same direction, like right at the beginning. Because I saw that one going off sides and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna salvage that. And I should have just like anticipated it. Hate when 4 of them bump their heads at once. It's true. Yeah, it's real brutal. This one's okay because like they're like going the same direction. There are also 2 of them, which isn't bad. I feel like I rarely fail the twofers. Like, you know, it's not unheard of, but I've pretty much got the 2 on lock as long as I don't like make catastrophic life choices, which again is known to happen. Like I'm not above making catastrophic life choices. Yep, that's the quote I'm going with. All right, upside down time is the time to be alive. All right, you're going this way. That's okay. I can save that. All right, doing okay. Kind of wish we were further along, but I can work. At least we don't have any strikes yet. We've been in worse spots, which I can say categorically because I've noticed on more than one occasion when I've had strike. Usually, if I get whenever I get an early first strike, it's around the 17 mark. So the fact that we're strikeless means that we're still doing okay. And this is, speaking of okay, this is perfect. All right, cool. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Okay. Now this is a bit scary because these guys, okay, look, they're kind of clustered, so I think we can work with that. Yeah, okay, actually this is perfect. This is fine. Easy game. All right. This is a little scarier, but I think we'll be okay as long as this guy doesn't become a problem. All right. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. No, I ran off the side, dude. No. Oh, I thought it was so clever. And now I don't think I didn't even have any strikes yet, right? That was arguably the best I'd ever done. I wasn't super paying attention to like what my personal like strikeless high score was, but that was like really good. And then I should have just let that flea fall. I should have just taken the L on that one. So I can get, you know, if I can have 39 no strikes, or like 39 1 strike, that's totally salvageable. Like that's totally winnable still. I was so focused on like saving the one flea and getting him like to go with the program that I just didn't get the rest of them. That's okay, because we're getting better and better. Like this is already like substantially better than like anything we've done. Like the last stream, the first hour was me getting like 26 max, and now we're like consistently getting in the 30s, 40s. We got up to 54. Like this is winnable. This is winnable very soon, and we just have to. No, he did the thing, dude. Oh, frickin' frick. Like I said, this is winnable. This is so winnable. You've never seen a situation more winnable than this is right now. You know what we do about winnable situations? We win them. They're winnable for a reason. They're winnable because they're when we win. See, Grandmother Silk agrees with me. She's like, yeah, this is so winnable, GoodBerean. You just... ain't no one gonna take this win from you. You got it. It's time. You see all the upside downies and you just go kablammy. Oh, and this is beautiful. This is the life right now. Holy cow, dude. I almost forgot that I have 2 strikes. Oh, frick. Dude, that was salvageable too. Dang. That was just really bad. Feels bad. This game really punishes, and by this game I don't mean flea juggle. I mean Silksong really punishes very small mistakes. Like, the thing that makes this game hard is that you can play well like 90% of the time, and then that extra 10% is just gonna destroy you. Like, that extra 10% is like game ruining. And you're just, you slip up one time and you're back at the bench. But fortunately, we're playing flea juggle, so we don't go to the bench. We just look at upside down fleas and we win. Right. I wonder what the actual earliest strike that I've gotten was. I mean, I know that I like lost right away. I think I got, there was one when I got like 1 point. Oh, frick. Dude, freaking GoodBot distracted me. But GoodBerean, why were you looking at chat during your flea juggle? Because go home. Alright. 19 and 2 strikes. We don't love that, but we can work with it. It's still, and if nothing else, it's practice, right? We get some practice for some of the harder flea moments. So let's focus on when 4 fleas come out. What can we do to make our lives easier? Okay, well, speaking of 4 fleas, here we come. So here's that guy. Oh, and now we're going in the right direction. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we just earned a little bit of extra time with some good jumps. And now we're just hanging. We're just chilling. 31, 2 strikes down, 1 strike to go. No problemo. I really need one of those guys to get with the program, but we saved it. Sick. 35. This is not super beautiful. I wish less unbeautiful things were happening, but it's still doable. All right. The scariest one is actually Big Flea, just because he shows up so infrequently that, like, when he does, I'm like, oh, I don't really know what to do with you, dog. No! Dude, freaking bro just, like, face planted, like, immediately after jumping. What? It's okay, we can do this. GoodBerean sad. That's okay, we can do this. What was the last one? Like 39? If 39's our average, then like, I mean, really, when you think about it, the average just has to keep going up, right? Before, the average was like, you know, when I was first playing Flea Juggle, the average was like 9, and then it was like 17, and then last stream it was like 29, and now it's like 39. So we just need to get the average to become 56, and then we win. That's just how that works. Oh, frickin' my controllers. Never mind, we're fine. All right, upside down fleas are for me's. All right, there we go. If you're upside down, I hit you, is how this works. Upside down. I think that's where I've been flubbing. I get to the 4s and then like my brain stops calculating the upside down. I need to start calculating the upside down again. Oh frick, come on dude. Bro like went halfway across the screen. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh frick. Perfect. Well, not perfect per se, but we'll take it. It's not the worst. Oh, frick, you thought you were so clever going off sides there, but nah. You're playing with the GoodBerean now. It's over, man. They call me the offsides Berean for a reason. All right. This is salvageable. 40, 2 strikes, 1 to go, 1 to win. We do some jumping to get some extra air time, and now we're just golden. And this guy thinks he's so clever, but joke's on you, buckaroo. We're playing in the big leagues now. I'm the GoodBerean. Get out of my house. Oh my goodness, this might be it. We might have it. No! Oh, that was so avoidable too. Oh no. But we are keeping our we're averaging like 49, right? Which is the goal. We're pushing that average up, which means sooner or later we're just gonna have that breakthrough. It better be sooner, because I'm not playing another 9 hours of flea juggle, dude. Alright. See, this guy, he never turns upside down, so I never know. I can't see him, I'm just playing blind. So you can only see I can only see upside down fleas. One of the things I've noticed, watching some of my VODs back, is that I have a tendency to mispronounce words, which is fine. But I also have a tendency to like either not notice that I've mispronounced a word, and I don't mean not pronounce like not know the correct pronunciation of a word. I mean say a word wrong and then just like move on with my day, not actually realizing that I've done that. And usually it's just like me like stumbling over my words. And so one of the things that I've been trying to kind of like consciously do is if I catch myself stumbling over my words or like saying something in a way that's not quite the way that the word is supposed to be, unless it's for like comedic purposes, because I also do speak incorrectly on purpose for the funnies, which is that's not what I'm talking about, dude. No, that's okay, we can salvage this. No, I'm talking about stumbling over my words and then just like moving on as if nothing has happened. Oh frick, oh frickin' fricky frick, dude. Oh, that was so good, and then it was awful immediately, dude. It was literally all that happened that was wrong. I just did this, or no, I just did this. All it took was that, and we went from winning to losing. We went from basically, I got like the first 30 no hits, and then just like immediately got all 3. But yeah, I've noticed that I tend to say words wrong and then just like not correct myself. And sometimes it like ruins moments. Sometimes it's like, oh, like that would have been a fun moment, but I just like could not make the words happen. And so when I do that, I try to like, so I've been trying to do is like actually say the word, recover and say the words correctly. To acknowledge that I've actually done it wrong. And correct myself, which is, you know, can lead to its own fun moments. Like the kind, you know, the thing that's, you know, the whole thing about streaming and like having to talk so much about whatever is you kind of just like, you know, you have to keep coming up with things to say, right? And so it sort of just turns into just talk about, you know, it's just stream of consciousness. It's just you just talk about whatever's ever on your mind. You reduce your own filter. Oh my goodness, dude. You reduce your filter so that you're like saying more things that, you know, are like half-formed thoughts, and like maybe in a normal context I'd be like, should I say that? Meh, I won't. In this context I'm like, yeah, I'll say it. Unless it's something where like I should really not say that. Or I don't really want to get into that or whatever. And so, but with that, it's kind of like it becomes like a game of sort of like endless improv with yourself, where I'm just sort of, because with the whole thing with improv is like yes and, right? Where you're like, someone gives you something and then you just kind of, you say, yes, yeah, I accept that. I acknowledge that premise and I'm going to develop it. And so like basically the act of yammering on stream is basically just yes-anding yourself ad infinitum, where I do something or I say something and then I just react to that in real time and we just see where that goes. And maybe that's leads to some uninteresting or pointless banter or yammering, but maybe it leads to like some fun moments, and you just kind of don't know which of those is gonna happen until you're in it, until you're in the thick of it, and sometimes until it's already happened, and you're like, oh, that landed, or that didn't really land. Freaking pants. But it's, you know, it's just kind of, you can't second guess yourself too much. You just kind of gotta like go for it, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And so, you know, it's a risky proposition, but it's one that is a fun like a fun social experiment, I guess. So we just keep doing it, and maybe it's a little too meta to be talking about my approach to streaming while I'm streaming, but I don't know. Again, just going with the stream of consciousness stuff of the, you know, sometimes you just gotta talk. Sometimes you just gotta share what's on your mind, and maybe people will vibe with that, and maybe they won't. That's okay. You just gotta keep trying things, and sometimes things don't work out. And that's kind of what this is in a lot of ways. Like when I first started out, kind of the goal was to be like, okay, like I don't really know what is gonna become of this, or like whether or not it's something it'll work out, something that I'll vibe with, but it's something that I want to try, right? Sometimes you just got to try things and make mistakes and learn along the way, and be okay with like the uncertainty of them not knowing if they're working or not. Ow, frick! I said ow as if it physically hurt me to miss the flea. I've noticed that that's kind of just become my like default reaction. Something bad happens in game, it's ow. Doesn't even matter if my character's actually hurt by it's ow. Sometimes I'll say ow like reacting to something that's not even in game, or like something that didn't even actually happen. Like I'll anticipate that I'm about to get hit, and I'll say ow, and then I won't actually get hit, and it'll be fine. And that's kind of silly, but it's okay. All right, 26 in, 1 strike. Salvageable, right? We almost won that one time with 2 strikes. All right, and speaking of 2 strikes, here we are. 2 strikes. Don't call me 2 strike for Rian for nothing. Yeah, so like I feel like that means we can kind of just save it whenever, you know, it's always salvageable unless that happens. Oh, those were really spread out. I don't know if speaking of almost salvageable, I don't know how I was going to save that, because I was trying to save it and it just, they were just way too spread out. All right, I think. Denied. I think we go one more. One more game, and then we do the ad break, which is upsetting because I was really hoping to beat this ad break before the ad break, but we're so close. We're inches away. So if we don't beat it now, we'll take the ad break and then we'll come back and we'll immediately win. So let's have a lock-in sesh. Last round before ad break. Upside down. It's the 4s you gotta be scared of. Everything else is easy. Everything else is so doable. It's just the 4s. Locking in. Not yapping, locking in. I thought. Perfect. Oh. This took agrees. This is the run. Lock in. Lock in, Berean. Well, it's a little scary, but we got it. This is kind of This is workable. This is doable. We can do this. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, let's go. Right, 33 no strikes. This is good. Freaking ad break's coming. No, dude. Oh, frick. Oh, I'm distracted. No, lock in. Lock in. This is the time. This is the time right now. 20 more and you got it. One strike. This is it. Oh, 2 strikes. That's okay. We can do it. We can save it. We can save it. Because we just need like 7 more. Oh, this is scary though. This one's scary. Oh no! I tried to swipe and it didn't work. No, dude. All right. Ad break. See you soon. All right, we're back. Hope your break was good. We are... I probably should break... I just want to keep going with Flea Juggle, because I feel we're so close to Flea Juggle. If we don't get it in the next, like, couple tries, I think we'll go, like, half an hour on Flea Juggle. If we don't get it by then, we'll switch over to, Flea Dodge. But I'm feeling really good about Flea Juggle here. I feel like that little rest is gonna give me the edge I need. Get this done. I feel like I like doing kind of content in like defined chunks, right? I do, you know, I'm doing Flea Juggle. I want to complete Flea Juggle. I want to complete Fleetopia before I move on with the rest of the game. Like, you know, and if I have to come back for like more content later, like that's one thing, right? Like because we already did this and then we came back and then after we got Seth, there was more stuff to do here. That's different than like leaving mid-challenge, being like, oh, we're just gonna try this later. Doesn't feel right to me. I think there are times when it makes sense to do. Like there have been times when like it's okay, like maybe we should go and get more power-ups and get so that it gets easier. But this feels like the type of thing where it's like I should just, you know, just do everything while I'm here. It's more out of the way to like go back and try it again. Even if that means that like we spend whole streams doing this, like I just want to get it done and then say we've done it and then move on. Okay. This guy like barely shows up. And so this is Flea Master, right? And that's the Flea Master that's like running the game. Bro just jumps in there. The blazing. I guess that makes sense because the other games also have people like jumping in there. Okay. We're in a pretty good spot. Surely I don't mess it up. Oh, frick. That's okay. 40 in one strike is totally doable. Okay. Everyone's going the same direction. That's what we love. All right. This is doable. Oh, frick. Still doable. Still doable. Still doable. A little dangerous, but doable. Okay. We just need, like, what, 2 more of these runs? Okay. Got a little greedy there. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Dude, oh, I did get greedy. I shouldn't have done that. Ah, I had it and I was dumb. Duh. Well, now we have to keep going because we're in sight. We're in our sight. It's in our sights. We've had 54. We got 53 just then. Like the average is pushing northward. We just have to get it above 56 and then we win. I just have to not psych myself out. I like got all psyched out and got greedy, and then I like abandoned the plan. We can't abandon the plan. The plan is look at turned over fleas. Flea turnover. Ooh. I'm like in this weird spot where I don't know whether or not to go focus mode. Because like I don't want to just go focus mode the whole stream. Like I don't want to just be like sitting here doing Flea Juggle in silence. But like sometimes you need to be silent, right? But I try to do it few and far between. I try to do it when it like really, really counts. So I want to keep the commentary up. You know, I want to. People wanted to watch someone fail at Flea Juggle in silence. They could watch a bad long play. Could you imagine? Because I feel like long plays, right? Like I don't know if they're still like this because I haven't watched a long play in a long time, but like, you know, back in the day, you would have like these long plays on YouTube that were basically just like uncommentated walkthroughs. Holy cow, dude. Uncommentated walkthroughs of the game. And so it would be like, you know, 10 hours playing Portal 2 or something, and it would just be no commentary, just completing all the puzzles, and it wouldn't be like a first playthrough. It would be like someone who knows what they're doing, who completes the game with some degree of efficiency and like deliberate action, but just doesn't like comment on it at all. They just show you what the deal is with the game. Oh, that's scary. We saved it. And so like I'm having, and so it's, people watch first playthroughs with commentary for like the discovery of the moment and like the failing and the struggle, and then you get it and it's fun. People watch long plays if they want to see like a proper no commentator, no nonsense walkthrough of a game. I feel like the middle ground nobody wants, but because nobody wants it, it would be a funny kind of middle ground would be, no dude, oh, I could have had it. That would have been a jumper for sure. The middle ground that nobody wants is a flea. No, it's a flea. Is like a long play that has no commentary, but it's just someone being really bad at the game. Like Silksong long play, but it's just me spending 4 hours on flea juggle. And just like failing it over and over again. And not even yapping, not even talking about what I've done and what's gone wrong and like what I've had for lunch. Literally just being bad at a video game for 4 hours. Maybe we could start it. Maybe that's where it starts. You could start with us. GoodBerean bad long plays. I just like edit out. It's just my VODs, it's just my streams, but I edit my OC out, I edit the breaks out, and I edit the voice out, like the commentary out. I'm not set up where I could do that. I don't have that fine-tooth control over my game audio. It's something that I've been meaning to toy with, is like trying to like parse out like layers for my recordings, so I could conceivably have just the gameplay or just my audio, or like take my OC out of the equation. The OC placement does make it very hard to edit short form, because it's like you kind of want the OC either completely in the frame or completely out of the frame, and it's placed in just the right or wrong spot that it's very difficult to edit around, where cutting it completely out makes the game entirely too cramped and it's hard to see what's going on. But in order to leave it all the way in, you have to like cut down the aspect ratio gets all thrown off, and so it's like it's a very like wide screen on a vertical, like a very wide gameplay angle, like ratio on a vertical screen, and it's kind of tricky. So one of the things I want to figure out before I start my next playthrough is to see if I can like record the video footage in layers, so I could conceivably edit out some of the like OBS assets. I'm not entirely sure what that would look like. I have some suspicions about what. There we go. 9 times out of 10 when I drop something, it's the golden boy. I have my suspicions about what functionality in OBS would let me record in those layers, but I just haven't fooled around with it at all. So it just takes, some time to do that. It's like I've said before about there's just so many different things you could be doing to make your stream better, and it's just a question of what is, what's how do you triage that? What's the thing that's most most pressing to do next. I want to get more alerts. I think the thing that is probably weakest at this point is the alert situation. So basically I have like 2 alert sounds that are spread out over all the potential alerts, and I kind of got away with it when I was like pre-affiliate, because there's only so many alerts that you can have anyway. Like there's only so many different things that can happen when there's no subs and there's no bits. But like now it's like if people were to come in and start doing a bunch of new stuff that's not just following, I kind of wouldn't know what the sound means. Like I would hear the sound, I'd be like, that could be a bunch of different things. I gotta look at the alert to see what actually has happened. And eventually I do want to have like unique alerts for everything. And I know that there's like default, there's like libraries and stuff, but that's boring. We don't want to use the stock libraries. We want to make things ourselves, because we're all about making things ourselves on stream. We're all on the stream. We're all about making assets that maybe aren't as polished as like the prepackaged stuff that you can buy or pay for, or stuff that, you know, comes with like this your standard Twitch situation. But I don't know, it's just more fun to do it yourself, and I feel like it gives a more personal touch to the stream if I can figure out a way to do it in a way that like is my own, that showcases kind of my, you know, my personality and the sorts of things that I'm into. Then I feel like my stream will be better for it. So even if it's, you know, so I try to make my own, I want to make all my own stream alerts. The stream alerts I have are my own stuff, but I want to make more. I want everything to be stuff I make myself, especially with like music stuff. Like art, I think eventually, if we were to get, you know, if I were to get enough like frankly, if I were to get enough money from the stream to like justify like financial investments, I would probably invest in like finding an actual emote artist, or in finding an actual like person to create custom assets, because it's both time consuming and not really my wheelhouse. Visual artist, I am not. It's not something I've spent much time like doing anything with, and so it's definitely something that I would, you know, my stream would benefit from someone who would be able to do, you know, who does specialize in those things and would be able to do those in a way that's kind of like meets my creative vision. But I don't know, it's just hard to justify pumping money into stuff like that if we're, you know, if we're not really making that much to begin with, right? As long as this is still like a no income or low income experience, kind of got to do things on the cheap. And there maybe is an argument for you got to invest to make, you know, invest money to make money, sure, but like there's also a proof of concept situation going where it's like, feel like if I can create things myself and have them be fun and personal and showcasing my personality, that'll draw the right kind of people to the stream. It'll draw the kind of people that see that stuff and be like, yeah, I can roll with this. And so, you know, and so if that keeps happening, then and enough of that happens that I would be, you know, that I would be making money back on the stream, then we could talk about sort of parsing out the assets and sort of offloading that to you know, paying other people to do that work. But unless, you know, I'm not gonna dump a bunch of money into it hoping that it'll pay dividends. I'd rather just do the thing my way for now, see how it goes, and invest when it makes sense to do so. Ah-ba-da-ba-da! We're getting worse. I think we give... Okay. Somehow we've lost our we've lost our juice. So I think we give this one more shot. And if we have... Let's say if we get above 40. If we get above 40, we keep going. If we don't, we switch to flee dodge and give that a shot. So the last couple of runs have not been good. So maybe I just need to lock in, but I don't know. We might just need to break it up as well. We have been getting better overall, but maybe we just need to have, like, you know, we just need to pace ourselves. Not just do this constantly, but, like, break it up with some other stuff. Ooh. One's always scary. Because I hit him a lot, but there's every once in a while where I just miss it still. Right. Upside down. Right by me. We're all going in the same direction. Coolio. If we don't get 40 or above, we switch games. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Ah! No! 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 Okay. That's not great. It's not a good... Oh, that was a very bad, it's a very bad situation. Upside down fleas are the bee's knees. That's what we say. No! I missed. Okay. I was 28. All right, we're switching games. We're gonna do flea dodge. I'll come back and try my hand at flea juggle in a bit. This is why we start with flea juggle, because we know it's the hardest one for me, so it's gotta be the one that I like kind of sink the most time into. So I start it and then I go do something else, and then I come back and then I do something else. All right, now I have to remember how to play flea dodge. We're dodging, we're not hitting. We're doing the opposite of what we were doing before. We're actually just like dodging and not getting hit is the goal. These guys are pretty easy to avoid. It's mostly like when the top down guys start coming, and really the ones that are like going like diagonal. That's where we run into trouble. Like that. So this is where we have trouble. Oh, and he's gonna... Boney James is on the way, dude. Oh, we saved it. Oh, we saved it. Oh, that was pretty good though. 42. What do we have to beat? 90? I think 90 is the record. Yeah. That's a good first run. We go again. Especially when you consider, like, the original record was what, like 45, 49. So like I feel like, you know, it took us a bit to get flea dodge. Like we didn't get it right away. We had to practice it, you know, a fair amount before we got there. So I feel like getting 42 immediately, again, we're up in that average. We're not smoking it. We're not going clean out of the park yet, but we're on the right track. If we could just not get you baited, dude. I need to know, like, I need to just pay more attention to like when the platform shows up, because I know it means the other platform's gonna disappear. So he just needs to know that and switch. And the first one's always a gamble because you never know which one's gonna disappear. I feel like it's usually the right one. It's usually the one that we start with. Oh frick! Oh frick! Oh come on! What am I supposed to do there? I guess just dodge better. right? We know because I should just know that Big Flea is gonna try to break the platform, right? So you should just be aware that that is the goal, that is the plan. You should be aware that that is Big Boy's plan, and just plan it accordingly. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, this is a bit scarier than I would like at this point. Like, feel like 20 is kind of a scary time for this sort of nonsense to be happening, but we can work with it. We'll switch. We'll go over here. Visualize all the fleas at once. They're all coming at once, but we also can't like forget about the platform situation because we know that they can disappear at any time. And the tell's subtle, the tell's obvious enough, but not if we, zone out. Okay. Yep, okay, cool. We're in the 60s now. This is workable. It's doable. He's gonna break my life. Okay, cool. And we go over here. And we do this. That's fine. I feel like we're in the ballpark. 74. Oh, this is it. Oh no, we're done. Dude, that was upsetting. Wonder if I'd let go if I'd been able to catch the edge there. I don't know. Oh, that feels bad. That was pretty good. That was a good run. Here we go again. And so I did notice, like, last time and this time too, like, the leftmost one disappeared. So it's like, it is kind of random. But I know that means the other one's going to disappear first. Yep. Oh, come on. Come on. We can save it. Oh, we saved it. We're genius. I do need to get a little bit. When I was first here, I got a little too greedy with like the berries. Oh, let's go. Steady. All right, I'm just gonna abandon whatever thought I had. I'm just not gonna finish because I need to focus. Pogos. We need to. We don't get super greedy with the pogos, like, because that's why. That's why we don't get greedy with the pogos, because we need to be able to react to that nonsense. Ah, that's bad. I bet we can beat this before the ad break. Dang it, dude. Steady. Don't like it. Don't like it. I know I'm going focus mode here, but it's just I want to spend all year on Fleetopia, dude. We gotta finish this. We gotta get this done. Oh frick! Oh! Did you manage the juggle? I did not. I started to do pretty bad, so I was like, we should take a break. Let's do some flea dodge. Yeah, we did not manage the flea juggle. We got so close though. I don't know if you saw the one. I got 54, or no, you did see that one. But there was another one where I got 53. Like, we were getting really close, and then we just kind of started to lose our juice. You could also just get the ending and do this later. Yeah, I think you might have been away when I was oh frick. You might have been away when I was when I was talking about it. I'm at 100%. I mean, I'm not at 100% because I still have other stuff to do, but like I just feel like I want to complete it though now. Like we're so close on both of them. Like I really just want to I want to wrap it up and get it done. Well, this is gonna be bad. This guy's gonna do this, and then can we pogo this? Nope, because I'm bad. Never mind. Yeah, because I just don't want to give up on it now. Like we're so, we've sunk the hours in, we've trained for this moment. It's got to be tonight. Okay. Always switch platforms. It's just like the what is the Monty Hall problem? You know what the Monty Hall problem is? It's this it's like the it's like this like probability like thought experiment. Oh dude, it's like this probability thought experiment where like holy cow dude, it's like this probability thought experiment where like you're on a game show and you have like, it's like there's a prize behind, there's like 3 doors and there's a prize behind one of the doors, and you pick door, like you pick a door at random, and then the host reveals like one door that the prize isn't behind, and you are supposed to the whole idea is, do you switch, you know, do you stay with your choice, or do you switch doors? And the correct mathematical answer is you always switch doors, and it's because of the fact that the host knows what's behind the 2 other doors, and so basically by revealing one of the doors that it's not behind, it changes the probability so that it's now like more likely for the one that you haven't chosen yet to be the correct one. Dude, I was bullied there. Thanks for the hydrate. TLDR, it's always better to switch doors. And the reason that I brought that up is because it's always better in flea dodge, if a new platform shows up, it's always better to switch platforms, because it means the platform you're on is about to disappear. Oh frick. Oh pants. Unless you're bad, in which case none of it matters. We must do this. We must get it. Shasha. Alright, let's have a lock-in. Lock-in sesh. What do we got? No more Monty Hall problem. No more yapping about probability and math. No math, only dodge. Okay, this guy's gonna do this. He's gonna fly up, and I'm gonna pogo him because I'm a genius. And then we're gonna switch, because always switch. This isn't flea dodge, this is Monty Hall dodge. You always switch platforms. Oh, this was horrible. Why did I do that at all? I should have. Did I break the? Wait, did I break the thing? Hold on. Now I have to do a science experiment. Is there a light on? Okay, so there's this thing. So what happens if I just jump over here? Okay. Never mind. That does not. Is it just broken forever now? Did I break something that can't be unbroken? That's crazy. Or maybe you can break it if you like reset the room. But I'm not gonna do that. We're not that try hard. All right. Experiment over. Time to lock in. Play some Monty Hall dodge. Play some Monty Hall dodge so we can beat Jason Bourne's score. What is the lore of this stream anymore? Jason Bourne beat us at Monty Hall dodge, and now we're trying to become Queen of the Fleas. That's incomprehensible even for people that know Silksong. Okay. When they have one disappear at the same time that another appears, that's like super scary. Speaking of things that are super scary. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, we switch platforms. Monty Hall dodge. Monty Hall dodge. Monty Hall dodge. Something just happened. I just saw something flash across my screen and I don't know what it was. It like disappeared so quickly. It ruined my game. I don't even know what score I got. Sure it wasn't 90. Shasha. Alright. Who's ready for another rousing round of Monty Hall dodge? Okay, I know what to do with you. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna pogo, and everything's gonna be super great. I think it's gonna be this one, because never mind. I was just thinking, like, I'm pretty sure my brain didn't fully calculate visually what was going on there, but I'm pretty sure that the left or the rightmost platform showed up last, and so I was like, well, then clearly the rightmost platform's gonna also leave last. Wrong. That's not what happened at all. Why did that go sideways towards the void that I jumped into? That doesn't make any sense. I've gotten pretty good at baiting Zoc, though. That's not his name. Zod? Vod? Vod. Yeah, it's Vod. Yep, that's his name, is Vod. Vod the Destroyer. Vod the Undefeated. I don't know how to recover from stuff like that. Okay. I think we go until the next ad break and then we'll switch back to Lee Juggle. So we're so close on both of them. Like, I feel like both of them were just like moments away from a proper breakthrough. We just need the right alignment of stuff. Saw that wheel turning, so I needed to move. Oh, I should have. Oh, that was the worst life choice. I either could have kept floating, or I could have kept floating and then pogoed, or I could have dropped down and landed on the platform. None of those things happened. Instead, I dropped down sideways and then hovered just below the platform. None of those things that was none of the multiple correct answers to that equation. All right. You're gonna go sideways. I can see it. I'm gonna pogo you. That was kind of a risky pogo, but it worked out. I don't think I'm gonna try that again though. We just always go off sides here. That always is the move. Off sides. We just wait. Yeah, you just kind of gotta bait Zoc for it, because he's gonna. He's always gonna throw like wherever you're standing or wherever you are. So as long as you like move exactly when he does, then it works. Oh frick! Oh pants! Oh, it's over. Dang. That's rough. Big now. Oh my goodness. And to make sure that my hands, I don't like cramp up my hand either. That's the challenge with these like very like button mashy games. There's not button mashy, but just like, I don't know. These very like technically intense games is do the same thing over and over too much and then your hand starts to go crazy. I'm getting old. I can't game like I used to. Ooh, that wasn't it, but it worked. Monty Hall platforms, dude, oh, the double. I feel like this is another like situation where another crest is probably better suited for this, but it's counterproductive for me to switch at this point because I'm just so comfortable with exactly where I need to go to pogo them and hit them and do all that. I also just now realized how dynamic the music is because I realized that it's like you have the little orchestral hit when you die, and it's a little easier to not notice after you go for a while. But when you get hit off immediately and it's like chun 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 chun, then it's a little more obvious. All right. Woo. Woo. Yeah. Nice try, Boney James. Oh frick. Okay, you gonna fly? I'm gonna fly. You can fly, I can fly. Right. Need another platform. Oh, okay. Slow and steady. Oh, frick! Dude, just came at me like a wrecking ball, dude. What the frick was that? Oh, frick, I knew it was coming and I was, oh, frick, that was bad. Yeah. We tried. We tried. We go again. I will keep doing this until the ad break. We gotta at least beat one of these tonight. One of these has to be beaten. I can't go a full stream and not accomplish anything. If I only accomplish Fleetopia, then that is fine. But I can't not accomplish anything in Fleetopia. It's just a sunk cost fallacy at this point. It's like I've sunk so much time into it that it's hard to justify just leaving, because it's also forfeiting all of my muscle memory, right? It's like it's basically deciding that the last 6 hours of trading don't actually matter, and that I should just retrain again later. And I don't want to do that. I want to finish flea dodge and flea juggle for good, and then never come back here ever again. Right. This is nice so far. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna do this. I don't care. Thought he was gonna. Oh, there's the sideways, dude. Okay, that was a little scary. We can work that. Go over here. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a problem. We can do that, and now we're a genius. Oh, frick. But it saved us. And I know the Monty Hall dodge is gonna work, but except it won't because I'm bad. Dang. What happened to like the 74? Remember when we got like 74? That was awesome. We should do that again. Let's go get 74. I also don't know which no platform. Okay, that platform is disappearing. You're gonna go over here. I'm just gonna do that. And then you're gonna fly. I'm gonna just jump. I'm gonna pogo you. And then pogo you. I'll do a little double pogo. Why the heck not? Let's get done. Let's get it done. I think that's freebie. Yeah, that's what that means. GoodBerean. Freebie. Yep, that's the word. Okay, a little scary, but we saved it. Gonna do a pogo. Gonna fly. Gonna pogo. Oh, that was super dangerous, and it ended up working, but despite my best efforts to ruin it for myself. What is happening? Oh, frick. I'm getting a call. Go away, I'm busy. Oh, somehow that saved it. Somehow I task failed successfully. Oh, frick, now and then I just failed successfully. Dude. Rip. Meh, 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 meh. Okay. We lock in. 15 minutes before the next ad break. We will get this. We have to. No way out. Oh, frick. We saved it? Monty Hall platforms. I mean, it's not really a Monty Hall platform because it's 100% chance that they will go away. It's not like a different probability, but it's just, I don't know. We're still gonna call him Monty Hall plat. This is still the Monty Hall problem in flea form. And I will not be accepting arguments to the contrary. Good night. Good day. And another good night. And good day again. Good, and an especially good day to you, Zoc. That's not his name. I think it's Vogue, right? Vogue. But any cacophonous 3-letter name that has an O in it surrounded by 2 consonants is sufficient. That's the formula, by the way. Has to be cacophonous. Has to be 3-letter word with an O and 2 consonants. Oh, Monty Hall platforms. Monty Hall platforms. Let's go. Oh, we saved it. Oh, that we're now in the good nose. We did it. We win. I'm gonna be a genius and just totally destroy everything now. Let's go for 100. Why the frick not? We're at 100. We win. We've won the video game. We just casually win after all that. Holy cow, dude. Oh, let's go. We keep going. We keep going. Seth never saw a better Silksong player. Seth could never. 118. Let's go. That feels good. I forgot to read Zoc's dialogue, but that's okay because we got 118, dude. Let's freaking go. We didn't even need, we still have time to like do this before ad break. Oh, what's up, big guy? How you doing? You having a good time? I'm having a good time too. All right, 2 down, 1 to go. Let's take care of yield flea juggle here. All right, what you got, dog? Which in this context means more than it usually does. Get it? Because the fleas are like dogs. No, we're not gonna randomly yap. We're gonna purposefully yap. You're upside down. We flip the upside downies like they're right side uppies. Big boy is not a problem. Very predictable, very easy once you get the pad. Like once you get the feel for big boy, it's basically impossible to fail him. Like it's possible, like we've failed him. We even, we failed him a couple times last stream. I think even like the final run from last stream died to a big boy fail, like a super rare big boy fail, but pretty easy to beat. These guys, a little scary. They were going in some crazy directions, but I think we can salvage this one for sure. Easy, yeah. This is doable. All right, that was a little scary. I kind of went early. I just never know what to. Those guys are such a loose cannon, because you never know like where they're gonna go. This is kind of scary. Okay, we'll just eat that. That's okay. 20 and 1 strike. We've been in worse spots. Categorically we have. So surely we can still win. Just gotta make sure everyone's going the right direction. That was not great, but we saved it. All right, another big boy, easy game. Okay, and my controller's rumbling and tumbling. Oh, frick. Oh, that was scary. Oh, frick. Okay. We lost one, but it's okay. We're at 30. Again, salvageable. We almost won with a double strike at 30 before. So this is doable. Like, this is scientifically so possible. And we do that, this, that, bop, bip, bam, blamp, blump, bloomy, blobby, blow. Oh, dang it, dude. Yeah, there was no saving that one. That was brutal. Oof. We'll probably run the ad break a little early, but I want to go like 1 or 2 more times and then try it. It would be super fun if we could start Mushroom King tonight. It would also be like pretty poetic to spend the whole rest of this time on Fleetopia and then like do Mushroom King next stream. Like I do like having, you know, I do like to think of like the streams as like installments in a grand journey, like episodes of a TV show, acts of a play, right? So it's like we're finishing our Fleetopia arc, right? Went a little longer than I had hoped, but it's, you know, it's fast approaching its conclusion. And so now, you know, next time on the GoodBerean experience, we go fight the Mushroom King and we do like the Mushroom King Grand Tour, which feels like just such a cool, like, I don't know, it just feels like such a good standalone piece of content, right? To like, if we were to do one stream that's just like all Mushroom King, like the whole journey from start to finish. But I'm also not gonna like, I don't know, if we finish this in like the next like hour, I'm not gonna like not stream the whole time just so I can have Mushroom King in one stream. Like, I'm gonna play what I want to play. I'm just saying that if this were to take ages, and we were to finish the stream, I think if we, you know, if we end up finishing the stream within the like between the 3rd and the 4th hour, or finishing this between the 3rd and the 4th hour, we'll probably just end stream there. If we finished it before the 3-hour mark, we'll do the Mushroom King. We'll at least start that journey. It's gonna be a fighting thing, isn't it? I just now considered that. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be fighting. I'm not. Oh, I thought I was gonna give one away, but it didn't even matter. Dang, I didn't even pay attention to what the score was there. Surely I didn't beat him. Yeah, but still. Dude, one away is so upsetting. All right, we'll keep going. I think when we get within like 3 hours, within like 3 minutes of the ad, we'll run the ad break. But we don't want to do what happened last time, where I like was racing the clock to try to finish the round. Because these rounds are like 3 minutes a pop, so like we get within 3 minutes, we just got to run the ad break, which is fine. Okay. Commentate on things that are actually happening on the screen. GoodBerean. What's happening on the screen? Upside down fleas are happening on the screen. So I feel like it's what the commentation. Good word. Very, very excellent job there. That's what the commentation always devolves into, is like, fleas are upside down, because it's like the only thing that comments on here. Like, we're playing flea juggle. There's only so much I can say about fleas flipping up and then going upside down. Oh, this one's upside down. Oh, now this one's upside down. Oh, look, this one's upside down too. This guy doesn't turn upside down. Well, I guess he kind of does on that second go around, but it doesn't quite count. It's not the same kind of upside down as what these guys are. These guys are proper upside downies. The other guys, the big boy, I don't know what's going on with him. Who is that anyway? Is that a character that we know? I'm just now realizing. I think once I get some good hits on them, I do want to get greedier with the jumps. It does save some, you know, early on it's not good, but like once they're close to finishing, then it's good. Okay, I ate one there. That's all right. We can work with that. 31 and 1 bad boy is a recoverable. This is kind of dangerous though. This is not my favorite place to be. But that was the right time to incorporate the jumps. You do it, you know. Okay, this is not great, but like we've been in worse spots. There we go. Perfect. Like when you get like 1 or 2 hits on them, and then like you just finish them off with some jumps. I feel like is the balanced strat. Oh frick! That was Reaper problems. That was just the Reaper's not fast enough for me to do the slashes. Yeah, because I'm mashing the button, and like this is just as fast as she goes. So there's just no saving it when it's that particular combination. We just got to work around that, but that's okay. We can do it. As I always say, been in worse spots, and we're still doing really well. Like we're like averaging above 30s, which like you have to remember. I have to remember. Me, GoodBerean has to remember that there was indeed a time where my brain was off. There was a time where 30 was like the high score, and it took us like 2 hours to get there. And now we're like consistently getting above 30. Like we're getting more than 30 almost every time, which is probably in no small part to Rem's strat here. I feel like half the strats that I have, I just coined Rem's strat because they're from Rem. But the standing strat is certainly paying its dividends for sure. So maybe I just need like one more small strat to unlock that final goodness. What was Rem talking about last time? That you have to focus on the upside down fleas. Don't focus on the order, just only see upside down. So maybe that's what we do. If you're upside down, I see you. I still don't quite understand what that means, but she's the expert, so I'm gonna defer to her wisdom on that. Oh frick. Oh, double frick. Okay, that wasn't great, but again, we've been in worse spots. There we go. That's how you do the jump strat for sure. That's how you save it. That's how you salvage a bad shipment. Oh frick. Oh, but the problem is if I juggle them too high, then I'm bad at like knowing when they come down way quickly. Like they accelerate exponentially as they drop, and so it's hard to measure that. Okay, I think, I probably shouldn't have started this one, but we'll do this last game, and then if we don't, unless we win, which we might, we'll pick this up after the ad break. All right. Upside downy times are times to be. Focus on the video game. Don't just autopilot. No! That was just an unfortunate situation. Okay. Yeah, it's hard. If you do the juggle in the air, you've got to be prepared for the fact that they're gonna drop super duper slowly. Consequently, you can also basically always just knock out the third one and then just win. $17 in one strike. Could be worse. Yeah, that was a little risky, but it paid off. Let's go. That's how you save it. That's how you do it. Oh, we see through the matrix. I think we've unlocked our final piece of the puzzle. I don't know if we'll get it this time, but we are well on our way, gang. It is in our sights. We have the power. We have the capability. We have the technology. We're not cavemen. Lock in. This could be nasty, but we can save it if we're super good at the game. Let's go. Let's go. 40 at one strike. That's not bad. Yes. Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention to the freaking ad break. Freaked me out, dude. It's coming soon, and it's gonna ruin my day. No, we had to run, and then and then the ad notification popped up, and my eye jumped over, and then I failed big boy, and then it was just all over. Holy cow, dude. Oh, it feels bad, but we're so close. We're so close. I bet you, we come back from ad break, and we just win. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run an ad. See you in 3. All right, I think we're back from ad break. I mean, it looks like we are. I don't. Kind of weird because I think what I gotta start like paying attention to, like, it tells me how much time there is before the next ad. I'm assuming based on that we've been back for like 30 seconds, but it's unclear. But all right, we'll have to pay more attention to what that is. But we're gonna. All right, So but when we last left our heroes, I have to like now that I'm 3 minutes like are enough for me to like my brain to just totally exit whatever train of thought I was on. Like it's like 3 minutes of like my brain getting up to entirely different trains of thought, and so then I have to like come back and be like, what? Wait, oh yeah, I'm streaming. So here's my lot. Our strategy has reached its final form, where we stay on the ground until they start dinging, and once they start dinging, we jump in the air to finish them off. We gotta practice that. There we go. Upside down fleas only. Oh, I wasn't looking at upside down fleas. I was losing it. Okay, upside down fleas. Focus on where they're going. We do the jumping in the air when they start dinging. Okay, we can save this. We've been in worse spots. We're still yet to be in a worse spot than where we are right now. Or I mean, we have still yet to not be. I'm not even gonna try to unpack what I thought I was saying there, because it's gonna distract me and I'm gonna lose. We're here to win. First time back after ad break is when we win. Right now, 36, 1 strike. We can do it. All right, gotta focus. And then we do this. Perfect. Yes. Okay. As soon as they start dinging. That was scary. Worked out. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Let's go. We saved it. 45 and 2 strikes. Dude, I'm not ready for Vincenzo here. I don't really know what to make of him. Oh, frick. Ah, I jumped in it like... I think I just physically missed the button for the slash. Dang. That could have been it. That was really good, and I got thrown off by Vincenzo. That's his name now. I don't make the rules. Hint, I actually do make the rules. Because it is my stream, which means I say things that I think are funny. And y'all have to deal with it. Okay, less yammer, more mind matter. Focusing on the fleas of destiny. Upside down is my kind of town. Upside down, upside down. And then we also are practicing jumping when it flips. There we go. As soon as we hear the ding, we go for it. I'm not gonna explain what I mean by the ding. You know what ding. You know which ding. And if you don't know, you haven't been paying attention, because we've done like 9 hours, 10 hours of this kind of content now. Oh, frickin', that was a bad life choice, but we saved it anyway because we're geniuses. We've had like 10 hours of flea content. I guess a flea juggle content, it's gonna be closer to like 6, but like we've had enough flea juggle content that if you've been paying attention, even a modicum, even in modicum, you have to know what ding. And if you don't know what ding, like, just get a life, honestly. And by get a life, I mean pay attention to the ding more. Oh, frick. It's okay. We can save it. We can save it. We can save it. 35, 1 strike. Not bad. We can work with that. We bet 36 and no strikes would be better, but beggars can't be choosers and choosers can't be losers. Yep. This is glorious. This is the move. Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't screw up. You've gotten this far and then you've like made bad life choices. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna make good life choices and we're gonna win the video game right now. Let's go. That's okay. I don't need you. Oh my goodness, we got it. We got it. And we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. Because this is the run. GG, thanks for the GG, Shogun. Just hanging out just in time for the victory. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you again. You just got here. You landed the plane just in time to see me win. I've been doing this for like 6 hours collectively between all the streams. Like, and we just now done it. Vikna, the game is now ended, and the flea juggle champion has set an even higher score. Tremble in awe, dear fleas, at the might of our dear Miss Hornet. Oh, we're Miss Hornet? Have we always been Miss Hornet? But welcome in, Shogun. Good to see you again. Glad you're here. We are now, once again, the grand champions of Fleetopia. Tremble in awe, as the great leader says. Look at that. Check that out. Check out that flea dodge score. So how's it going? I just woke up because me sleep is broken. Oh no, your sleep is broken? Dang. Check out that flea dodge score. It's going pretty well, I would say. Dude, there's a freaking ant on me. But we got flea dodge. I'm pretty proud of that flea dodge score. That's a solid flea dodge. And it just kind of happened. It was like one of those ones where I wasn't like really fully locked in, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh wait, I have 96. Oh wait, I have 110. Oh wait, and we just did it. So feels good. It feels good. I knew like we were really close to the breakthrough on both of those for a while, and I was just kind of bouncing between them. Thanks, Rem. Yeah, we were just kind of like bouncing between them, solving both of the, trying to get both of them, and then just in the last like half hour we've had just big breakthroughs on both of them. So we finally finished it. It's time for Mushroom Quest. It is time to conquer the Mushroom King. I'm reasonably certain that's not his name, but I'm just determined to call him the Mushroom King henceforth. So yeah, we've got plenty of time left in stream. Let's go do the Mushroom King. Where's my reward? What is my reward? The grand ceremony has ended, but we still play. Will you honor us with a display of flea juggle, Miss Grand Champion Hornet? Never again. Honestly, I'd rather die. That's not true, but we're not doing this anymore. Of course. Perhaps you will be trying one of the other games. No, thanks. How about you? What do you think? All right, Seth. What do you think of my my newfound fame? Well, now, how brilliant! In all these fine games, you have matched my scores and more. Yep, I sure did. And it only took me 6 hours. What wonder to be here and able to witness a display of such profound talent. It's not as fun to be like a sore winner when you're just like, oh wow, that's really cool, good job. They're super chill about it. Like when you're genuinely happy for me, it's not very fun to rub it in your face. Besting your scores proved an immense challenge, Seth. And yet you seem to have achieved them yourself with relative ease. Yeah, that's true. It was suspiciously easy for you to do something that took me hours to accomplish. You flatter me, but yes, my own aptitude continues to surprise me. So many skills I cannot recall learning. But do not underplay your own achievements, for they too are significant, inspiring even. In fact, for my deep respect, I insist you take this small medallion. Ooh, small medallion. I found it within my belongings, and know not where I came upon it, but it has a most pleasant sense. Is this like a memorial? Let it serve as a marker of a friendship I feel has only just begun. Thank you, Seth. I shall keep it close. Memento, that's the word. Yep. Oh, it's Yeah, it is a memento. Aged medallion of the Wanderer Seth, a gift given in respect of great skill. The memento can be displayed in a home. Well, we gotta go set up the memento in our home, but let's talk to Seth one more time. Your achievements in the games are inspiring. In time, I may have to challenge those impressive scores. Don't you dare. I literally am never coming back here again. Okay, all right. So, is there I feel free to share this. Is there any more to Seth's wanderings? Like, do we get are there any other Seth destinations that I should be aware of, that I should go to? If so, don't tell me like the locations like exactly, but like give me a hint. If not, I'm just gonna leave. All right, no. Okay. Well, we had a good run, but I think it is time for us to return to the land of the living. To the beginning and back. Fateless and free. All right, see ya, dog. What a good guy. All right. Good to see you, Bell Beast. It's been a minute. Gosh, I haven't seen you since what, Tuesday? All right, let's go to Bellheart. We'll set up our little memento. And then maybe check some see if we get any goodies from our craw nest. Holy cow. And then we'll head on to the Mushroom King quest. All right. Oh man, it's good to be back. It's good to be done with that. Oh, sick. That's actually a sick amount of cash. We might buy something. Sit. Oh, I forgot that this was still playing. That's super fun. What's this sound? The sound of Sacred Cylinder. Because I was talked into getting a phonograph. So we now we just have music playing forever. I get it here, yeah. And what I didn't realize was once I set it, it just keeps playing. Like I started playing this like a week ago. I think it was like last week that I got the phonograph and we played the music and I played the white word, and then I got bullied for trying to go to sleep to the white word music, and so I put on some actual music, and then it's just been on ever since. But this one seems like a short track, so let's mix it up a bit. You know, I want to get some more samples of these jams. So let's do this one. All right, what a good jam for Bellhome, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right, fellow resident. The world quakes and crumbles, but while my shell stays safe, my shop stays open. There's a better one. I mean, you mean the white word? Because that's been a controversial pick, let's say. Dude, I can't buy anything. Holy cow! I bet I can buy. Surely I can go buy something from somewhere. Do I have any? No, I don't. 289. No, so probably not quite enough to buy something. The one that sounds like a music box. Oh, we'll kind of cycle through the tracks. You know, I played that other one for a while, and then we'll play this one, and then we'll just kind of like check them all out in due time. Because we've listened to them all before, but now let's, you know, we'll give it a, you know, we'll give each one like a good solid, you know, while on the phonograph. All right, passing of the age. So let's revisit the clues. Under chapel, fall into the monarch's mind. So I think the people that were in the stream when I got this were saying that this stuff does happen in order. Don't tell me the locations, but I want to solve these myself. But the you're not at 100% because you haven't bought all the tools yet. Yeah, so the plan is we're gonna do Mushroom King and hopefully collect money as we go, and then we're gonna buy the rest of the tools, and if we have to farm for cash, we can. But yeah, I don't really want to do the courier quests. Like I've done like, you know, I've done a handful of them. Like, they're not that particularly interesting to me. And as long as there's other content to do, I kind of want to do that and collect cash along the way. And then like at the end, if I have to grind for cash, we can do that. But we're going to start with just completing all the other content we can and then buy the tools at the end. Because none of those tools are things that I'm going to like be using or like need to switch out. Like I've already bought all the ones that like have struck my fancy. So we're gonna start with this one. So just can you just guys confirm for me, did I do the survivor camp courier delivery? I don't know if I have. We might do that later. We'll start with unless that one unlocks additional side content. If it's just like for gaining cash, I don't really care. But if it's something that like unlocks a wish wall thing or something like that, then I'll go do it. But I want to get started on the Mushroom King here. I don't want to put it off any longer. So can you guys confirm for me? I do have to do these in order. Like it shows up, like the first line is like my first destination, and then I go to the next one, and then I go to the next one. Is that correct? Yes, in order. Okay. Under Chapel, fall into the Monarch's Might. So that sounds like yeah, it has to be in order. Okay. So that sounds like this area. So we're going to go there first. I might be wrong. This might be me wandering around, testing hypotheses and being wrong, and that's okay. We're allowed to be wrong here in this stream. In here, the GoodBerean experience, we're all about being wrong sometimes. But yeah, because this is the fun stuff for me. Is like there's a bit of a riddle, and now I kind of have to like figure out how to solve it myself and figure out what the what the solution is. And maybe there are some obvious things that I'm gonna miss, but that's okay, because we're gonna try what we need to try, and we're gonna get it all done, and eventually we'll figure out the path forward. Here, the GoodBerean stream, we're all about being wrong sometimes. It's gonna be a new quote. It can, yeah, if you'd like to redeem it. Need to check the red memory stream out. What is that? Is that what you mean, like for what I did? Oh, the red memory with the whole like grand tour of my memory. Yeah. I don't think I've been a little behind on posting the VODs, so I don't think I've posted that one yet, but I'm intent on getting that one. I'm intent on getting it at least most of them scheduled to post this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. But as of now, I don't think it's not up yet. All right, I don't think it's not up yet. Yeah, good job, me. I don't think it's not up yet, but it's coming soon to a VOD channel near you. Okay. I just wanted to test this out. I didn't really think that it was going to be here, but I wanted to just make sure that it wasn't going to be something obvious. Okay. So what's the actual clue? Under Chapel, fall into the Monarch's Might. So that could be this one. It could also be something in the Citadel. So let me just kind of wander around. It could also be like, meaning like literally directly under, like down here. So maybe we try that. Did I hear something? Oh, wait, Mushroom King. Oh. There's a parallel universe very close to this one where I just run right past that and explore the rest of Moss Grotto. A very nearby parallel universe where that happens, but it's not this one. In this universe, we actually noticed the garbles of Mushroom King. Yeah, and go all the way to the Citadel and never come back. You know, like, you're literally, you can see the future. You can see the future where we spend the rest of the stream doing that and then come back here at the very end and realize he was here the whole time and I just wandered right by him. No, but now this is huge because now we know what to look for. Now I know like what the telltale signs are and like what I'm trying to find. All right, Mushroom King, what do you got to say? Mr. Mushroom. Okay, not fully off base from Mushroom King. Frost weapons, sleeping of course, but shaped unlike any you've seen before. To travel underneath is one thing, but traveling up above may require a different sort of sight. Bro, what are you talking about? Sir Harold, it seems rare coincidence for us to meet in this distant land. Yeah, super duper coincidental. I certainly didn't seek you out on purpose, for sure. Unless perhaps you followed me here? Also, dude, I don't remember him. Am I supposed to remember him from Hollow Knight? I do not remember him. Feel free to like fully spoil his Hollow Knight identity because I do not recall this in the slightest. A path that meets itself is an ill portent indeed. Those who peer sideways know well enough. There was a mushroom quest in Hollow Knight 2. How did I miss that? I thought I 100%ed Hollow Knight. Did I? Great. I have 100%ed Hollow Knight back in like 2022. So like maybe I've just completely forgotten. Maybe I did it and then my brain just like went zop. Nope. This is not a part of 100%. All right. Well, you're just getting free bonus content then. That's just this whole week has been me doing things that aren't for 100% and instead are just bonus extra content. But we've got to do it. We've got to do it. It's going to be such a legendary quest. A path that meets itself is an ill portent indeed. Those who peer sideways know well enough. Brother, I have no clue what you're saying. Oh, excuse me. All right, see you, man. Oh, so is that it? We're like, we just go to all the places. It doesn't give you a percentage, but it should give you an achievement. All right, sick. I like achievements. I've thought about, doing like going for all achievements in this game. I assume that one of those achievements is beat the game with Steel Soul. In which case, the Steel Soul run will be a prerequisite to the eventual all achievements run. Or I guess it's not a run, but like a prerequisite to the all achievements mission. That might be a fun long-term mission for the stream, is just going for all the achievements. Let's do it. Over Camp Collapsed to the Black Thread Plight. Over Camp Collapsed to the Black Thread Plight. That, brother, I think that could be like 900 different areas. Okay. Camp Collapsed. Well, there's only a couple of camps that have collapsed. This camp, Steel Soul is fun. That's what I would say if I were a masochist. I mean, right? The jury is out on this one. Like, the people want Steel Soul, so we're giving them Steel Soul. That's what's happening after we beat we're gonna beat Hollow Knight 100%. Or we're going to beat Silksong 100%, and then we're going to start playing Blueprints, and we're going to, on the side, do some Steel Soul. That's the plan. You've done an all achievements run, so I had to reach the first ending in under 5 hours in Steel Soul and stuff. Oh, that's brutal. You're going to be there? Yeah, I mean, that's going to be... I mean, you've been to enough streams. You know that this is going to be a no small feat. Like, we are going to be... going for it for a while. But yeah, so because of that, we're going to be playing other games in the meantime as well. It's not going to be like the only thing we do. But, Steel Soul will be a regular part of the GoodBerean experience moving forward. So the other place that it could be is here. But since we're already near Bone Bottom, we might as well just check this one out. Yeah, dang. Those achievements will be brutal, but seems like a good game to go for all achievements. It seems like this is like a one that would be worth camping out on and making work. All right, you clowns. I I bet he's gonna be like, he said above, so I bet he's gonna be in that spot like that's above where the elevator used to take me back when I had one. And here's where I'd put my elevator if I had one. Oh, hey, what's up, dog? Oh, this is gonna be so easy, dude. Call me a treasure hunt extraordinaire. Call me the Huntmeister. Great strides move the world, but small steps shouldn't be overlooked. Honestly, word. One mystery leads to another. Scrutinizing the belly of the thing will prove useful. Could we pick a different body part, maybe? The meaning behind your musings is opaque as ever. I mean, honestly, these ones make a little bit more sense. Would you converse with me directly, sir? Trust yourself and each other. The solution is always within grasp. Oh, excuse me. I think you can't do all achievements in Hollow Knight because there's one achievement for saving Zote and one for letting Zote die. So once again, Zote ruining everything. But wouldn't, because my achievements are like attached to my Steam account, right? So like if I just like do a new save, I can get both, right? Isn't that how that works? Or am I just a dumb face? What body part do you want exactly? Not the belly. I feel like there are way better choices. Well, because what was the actual thing he said? But I misspoke when I said all achievements run. Like I mean, going for all achievements in general. You did an all achievements run in Silksong. That's insane. Okay, so there's not so I misunderstood your previous statement. There's not an achievement for getting to the ending, the first ending under 5 hours in Steel Soul. There's an achievement for Steel Soul, there's an achievement for getting to the end in 5 hours. Now I'm tracking with you. Okay, it took me a while to catch up to where you guys are at, but we made it. But yeah, what did he say about the like? I'm mixing, and I kind of forget what he said about yes, those parts are separate, but I did it together. Yeah, that's insane. That's crazy. It's impressive that you've managed to accomplish that within just 500 hours. But this guy's like belly metaphor was like, what was it, like converse with the belly? Like it was like, what about something else? Anything else? Almost anything else. There are many much better parts of the body to go with. All right, enough yammering. Let's find our next location. Scorched field on edge, shells black and burned. Okay, so that's gotta be somewhere. Converse with the toes. I mean, I'm not saying that that's better than the belly, but I don't know if it's worse. Okay, so I'm thinking this one's a little, I'm not entirely sure. Thoughts are the Marrow or where Deep Docks meets Far Fields. So I think we'll just let's just take a tour of the path here and see if we can find anything like obvious. It might also be up where Moss Grotto meets the Marrow, like up here. Although if you look at it again, if I look at it again, what's the scorched field on edge, shells black and burned. Like this feels like shells black and burned. So, but it's all, and it's kind of scorched, right? Like this feels like a very scorched field. I think I just heard him. Did I just hear him? Am I crazy? Hold on. No, I'm hallucinating. Did I not just hear him? Am I just imagining hearing him because I'm like, the Mushroom King is my friend and I must find him at every end. Oh, frick. I don't want to fight you anymore. Goodbye. Yeah, now I don't hear him anymore. So I'm literally just hallucinating. You got all of that from the tutorial? You mean like these locations? Because this is the fun stuff for me. Like this is the puzzle. You know, we haven't had a lot of puzzles. Like, you know, I know this isn't a puzzle game. I know that, you know, we don't come here for puzzle. You know, we're not playing Silksong to try to to get puzzles. But like, you give me a riddle, you give me you know, some stuff to, you know, to solve. You give me some vague hints of some areas to wander back to and explore. Like, this is basically bonus exploration. We're basically now like re-exploring the stuff we've already explored, because now it's a riddle to like remember where we've been. And like, that's super fun to me. All right, well, let's just, so this is lava, obviously. So anyway, guys, this is lava. In case you didn't know, this is what lava looks like, and it's very, very warm, and it will burn you. So don't be bad at lava. How do I do this? I forget how this works. Never mind, I remember. No, it's just the Red Sea. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't hear the Mushroom King. You can actually swim in it. So I'm thinking that it's the place where the lava meets the far fields, because he said, oh, well, no, it was meets scorched field on edge, shells black and burnt. Yeah, this feels like where where bell bottoms meets the fur. No, it feels like where the sunken bell treasure meets far fields. What is this place called? Deep Docks. That's what I said. So where now I'm, yeah, bell bottoms. That's this place. This is bell bottoms. And then where's the other? There's, so yeah, let's go this way. I always forget about the wall run, dude. That's so cool. So this feels like perhaps where this might be. Oh, frick. I don't hear any Mushroom King. I remember where that one is now. Okay. Bell Bottom is what happens when the Bellheart citizens colonize Bone Bottom. Yeah. Bell Bottom confirmed, guys. It's actually the Bell Bottom DLC. Coming to a game near. Wait. Hold up. What is this guy doing here? So, do you remember, Shogun? I think it was you that was here ages and ages ago, where we woke up the guy, right? We went here, right? We went behind Pilgrim's Rest and we opened the door, and then you were like, yeah, sorry for the spoilers, Bell Bottom. There's actually Act 5 content. It's okay. Yeah, it's I'll just pretend we never saw that. What's a Bell Bottom? No, but so Shogun, do you remember we went back here, right? And we opened the door, and then you're like, wait, no, because now how are we gonna finish the journal beating up this guy? Because you said the only guys were this guy, and then the guy that was up in the memoriam, right? Here's where he is. This is the guy, which means, thanks for the hydrate, which means we must slay the beast. Where's our nearest bench? I must bench. Shoot it with the gun. That's a great idea. I forgot we had guns. All right, let's start by killing. Oh, frick. Oh, pants. Oh, I didn't bargain for this. Oh, I'm not prepared. Oh, this is not good. Heal. Let's go. Get wrecked, dude. Okay. All right, buddy. What you got? Shoot it. What the frick? Oh, double what the frick. Oh, I forgot I had those. How do I use my tools? I've forgotten everything. That wasn't a good life choice at all. Now we've ruined everything. No! Oh, dude, he's like in shadow mode, too. It's like, Bah. Okay, we just wait. Yeah, you can do that. That's the move, right? We just do that, and then we do that, and then we just wait for him to charge us. Like we stand it back, and then we wait him to charge us, and then we do that. Oh, this is easy. This is the easiest game of my life, dude. Let's go. Heck yeah, dude. We got him. I did kind of miss the gun, miss him with the gun though. Thanks for the GGs. All right, cool. Well, we didn't find the Mushroom King, but we found, we solved a mystery. We solved a mystery, guys. Rem, did you know about that? Did you know this guy was here? You didn't beat the other one then? No, I don't think I did. No. You hit it with the gun once. Yeah, but it was like really weak. All right. Man, that's crazy. You did? Yes, you did. Okay. Man, it's super cool though that like, oh, there's just so much to this game that like there's, you know, it's like we were talking about the other day where like there's so much to discover still. This really feels like where Mushroom King should be. Yeah, go away. We get to know new thing even after beating it. You mean like how you've already beaten the game, but now but there's still new things you haven't discovered? Yeah, because yeah, that's super cool. It's like what we were it's like what we were talking about this the other day with like games like this, that the content is so full that it's like people are still discovering stuff. Like there's so much to the game that it still feels like living and active. It still feels like it's just like a breathing experience because it's there's stuff to the game that is not yet fully known, and like even for seasoned players like yourselves who have done this a lot, like done this game a lot and like watch tons of playthroughs, like there's still brand new things that like, you know, that we're still learning. That's super cool. All right, this feels a lot like where he should be. So let's just kind of like wander around here. I accidentally let the Farfield's Rhino run free, so I had to go hunt this one down purposely to fill up my hunter's journal. Yeah, we also accidentally released him and then realized the error of our ways. So fortunately, that means that we are back on the road to 100%. We might end up completing the hunter's journal after all on this. You know, get the achievement and all that. I assume there's an achievement for hunter's journal, yeah. Because it kind of makes, trust me, it's gonna be a pain. Oh, I'm sure it is. All right, this doesn't seem right. Let's think. Let's use our brains here. If I were a Mushroom King, where'd it be? Well, let's just go this way. Separate guys. If you beat the trapped one, then there will still be one here in Act 3. Oh. Oh, really? Okay. So there's 3 total. Like the one in the Memoriam, the one in the one that's trapped, and then the one that's in the land that's here in Act 3. Okay. Rick, good job. Bench? Who needs bench? We're winning. We're totally fine. I don't see his Mushroom King. I feel like we're way off the beaten track now. I'm just gonna kind of like go through here real quick to just like knock it off my list so we don't have to come back here. But this is so far proving to be not the although this looks very scorched, so maybe it is this. Frick. Wait. I hear something. Am I hearing Mushroom King? Oh, Mushroom King! I almost left. I almost abandoned ship on this. And I was like, no, let's just clean this one out so I can just write it off. Heck yeah, dude. There's 4 situations where you can find it, actually, but the 4th one might be the same one as the trapped one. Oh, if you let that one go and also break the Pilgrim's Rest door down, then the Rhino Grund will go there and break everything. I think I did that. Because I broke the rest door like the first time I was there. You thought he was somewhere else? Well, good thing I didn't ask you then. All right. The elements do not conspire against you. They have their own desires. When one spies a great peak, the natural inclination is to begin inclining. Be honest, guys. This is not far off from your standard GoodBerean quote, is it not? Like, this guy is basically speaking the same language as me when I'm not fully lucid, right? When one spies a great peak, the natural inclination is to get inclined. Honestly, that one makes sense. Like, I'm following, I'm picking up what he's putting down there. The little left behind. You decided then, a companion for the journey. What are you talking about? Oh, excuse me. We don't even talk to him that time. We just listen to his ramblings and then move on. All right, that's fine. All right. Cool. Well, we're knocking this out. We'll probably finish this before the night is out. Gotta go, maybe continue sleeping. Wishing you luck in the exam today, even if I know nothing. Oh, you got an exam. All right. Well, hope it goes well, Shogun. Would love to hear an update. If you want to drop an update in the Discord later. Your finals are this week and next one. Okay, awesome. Well, hope those all go well. If you if you gotta like kind of lock in and focus on that, totally understand. But yeah, definitely drop us an update when you can. Love to hear how they go. You have a good one. All right, we're well on our way to. We'll definitely. I think we'll get most of this done tonight for sure. Maybe we'll get all of it done tonight, and then we could do the end of the game Tuesday. Up towers spinning near the surgeon spurned. Cage of up towers spinning near the surgeon spurned. Okay, surgeon spurned. You too, Shogun. Have a good one. So Surgeon Spurt, that one's super duper obvious. Well, obviously we know which one that is. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna go there. We're just gonna go to the Surgeon Spurned because it's just super duper mega obvious what that is. That last one was one of the more obtuse ones, so I was kind of concerned. It's obviously bile water, yeah. I like how you feel the need to add joking as, are you concerned that I would, I would be like, oh, it's bile water? We got to go to bile water, guys. All right, what's the fastest way to the Surgeon Spurned? Just from the coral chambers, yeah. So let's just do that. I'm not that distractible. I'm pretty distractible, but I'm not so distractible that I can be led off course to just being careful because some streamers actually thought I was spoiling stuff when I was just trolling around. I do respect that, yeah. Because I've seen that before where people would be like, joking. It's a fake spoiler thing, which I think, that I'm totally down with that. And I think if it was something I was a little bit more sensitive about, I'd probably be, be like, I would, be like, yeah, please include that. With this, it's like, one, I'm super very confident about what it is. And it's, so I'm like, not super concerned about doing it. I'm pretty confident about what this is. So because of that, I'm not like, and I also know you, right? I know that you're not like, just like throwing spoilers left and right. So I'm more inclined to give you the benefit of the doubt. Some guy almost got banned in chat because I replied to his troll message, don't spoil it. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tricky because it's like you do kind of have to like walk a fine line with that, because you know, I don't know what's a spoiler and what's not. And there have been times when someone will just say something off the cuff and I won't even realize it's a spoiler, and then you or someone else will be like, oh no, stop spoiling, and then I'll realize, oh wait, no, this is actually a spoiler. And so that kind of like, it sort of does retroactively make it more of a spoiler if you point it out. So probably not the best practice, but it's okay. I do, you know, I do care a lot about like not getting spoiled, but I also don't like, I'm not about ruining the vibe of the stream with like being so uptight about spoilers. Like, you know, if it happens, it happens. I don't want to encourage it, but I also don't want to like freak out if it happens, because that's not very fun either. You know, it's going to happen from time to time and we'll deal with it, but it's also not something that we encourage in the stream. Is it a waste of time? Yeah, okay. No Mushroom King. Where are you hiding? Maybe, are you over near where would you be? Because usually you're in like soil. So where would the soil be? Maybe over here? Nah. Maybe near the furnaces? Yeah, we're not fighting you. Yeah, none of these are Mushroom King material. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then that's... Alright, well, let's go this way. We might need to double back later, but we'll check this part out first. Dude, why am I always coming back to the white word? Like, how many times do I have to come here? So, oh, is it... This is a place I can go to, right? So maybe, is it in here? No, there's just traps. Yeah, we're not doing this again. I'm not playing these games. Surely it's not that I have to beat them again and then he appears. Whiteward soundtrack reminds me of Deepness in terms of creepiness. Yeah, it just kind of have that vibe where it's like, it's very like ambient. Like there's not really a melody. It's just kind of vague sounds. And I've just realized I've made a mistake. That's okay. Maybe go down here. This might be a mistake. Can I like turn this off? No. Yeah, because now we're in trouble. Because now I have to Silksong, like my life depends on it. Unless I'm a genius. I had to do this. I had to do this last time too. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, there we go. I'm a genius. Let's go up here. We're running out of places in the whiteboard to explore because I've fully explored this like 2 or 3 times now. So surely he's just around the bend. Surely he's like right here. Yeah? Wouldn't that be nice? Right here. Just be right here. Forehead. That's not what I wanted to do. That's okay. I keep trying to use my gun and then I use the wrong thing instead. Oh, that's not a thing? Whatever. Surely. So where haven't we been? I think the only spot that we haven't done is like these 2 rooms. So let's go back. Gosh dang it, dude. Oh, no, it's not this way. And then if it's not in either of those spots, we'll look at the clue again. Also, I'm gonna die. I also don't even remember the last time I've benched, so we might be in trouble. Oh. All right. And then let's go in this room. No, I have been in this room, right? No, oh, not today, but like I've been in this room, and this isn't what I want. This is tricky. Tricky. You ever see that, it's really popular here in America, or in the States, there's these like old Christmas movies, and one of them's like Frosty the Snowman. It's like an animated movie from like the I think it's probably the 80s or the 90s. Might even be older. And like the Frosty the Snowman, like there's the guy who like knows about Frosty and is like trying to like catch him, and he says like tricky. I kind of forget the context of it, so this isn't a very good story anymore. For this song about Frosty the Snowman, didn't know about the movie. Yeah, I mean there's like a bunch of adaptations of it, but like the one that I grew up with was like this very particular animated one. Right, I've already done that. I'm also, am I now officially out of places that I haven't explored? So did I miss it? Did I miss it, or is it someplace that I haven't been yet? Do I have to recover my old ground, or do I need to go somewhere new? And you can answer that. Why is it this one that's hard all of a sudden? It's not in Whiteward? No way. Up towers spinning near the surgeon spurned. Near. Up tower spinning. Tower spinning near the surgeon spurned. Oh my goodness. Dude, I want to go home. There are more alive surgeons in Farland too. How is the white word not the surgeon spurned? Like, it's literally like a hospital where they like had a surgeon that was doing like mad experiments on these guys. Like, in what universe is that not the surgeon spurned? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we go to High Halls, I guess. That's probably the closest. So did you completely neglect the first part of the phrase? Yeah, I did completely neglect the first part of the phrase, but I just figured the surgeon spurned, like it's near the surgeon spurned. What's nearer to the surgeon spurned than the freaking white word, dude? And I figured it's just like the high towers was just like, oh, like the Citadel near the surgeon spurned. That's the white word. Boom. I like how I was like so unconfident about the Far Fields one. I was like, this could be like 8 different places, but we'll just try Far Fields. And then this one, I was like, oh, I immediately know I'm not even gonna say it, and then I was just wrong. Classic. But this is what we live for. I know I sound annoyed, but but it's like, you know, this is what we're here for, is to just you know, to be wrong and to explore and to enjoy solving riddles and testing hypotheses and trying stuff, and then sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. Sometimes in life you just got to be wrong. Wonder if it's up here near the surgeon spurn, so probably like near the bottom, maybe down here, unless there's more than one surgeon. So let's just try that. Let's just drop down. Oh, and we get to listen to this sick music too. We didn't get to spend enough time in this area. Like this part goes by so quickly, and I'm just too good at the game that I just beat all the super duper hard platforming challenges like first try. It wasn't first try, but it did not take very long. And so I feel like this is like probably one of the coolest tracks in the game for me personally. And I've spent a pitiful amount of time listening to it because I just beat it. You actually never looked up what spurned means? Yeah, I mean, it means like you're like, it's like rejected, like you've been like cast out, which is like basically what happened to the surgeon, right? Or did he get consumed by his own work? Wait, have I never been in here? What? Is there like a whole... Did I just never come here? Oh my goodness. Well, this looks like something I can do. Oh my goodness, this is... We have more stuff! Like an enemy gauntlet. Yeah! Great. Oh my goodness, dude, it's freaking Pong. I'm playing Pong with clockwork droids? What the frick? Good thing I benched, dude. Oh my goodness, I don't want to be here anymore. Go away. Go home. Gotta heal right now. Let's go. I'm a genius. Pristine core. What the frick? Thanks for the GG. First try too. Oh, and we're about to do an ad break, so that's probably a good time for us to to take our little our top of the hour break. We'll be right back to figure out what the pristine core is. All right, we're back. Yeah, and this I don't understand the ad manager, dude. It feels like I feel like it's lying to me every time. Every time I look at it, it's a different number until the next time the ads are supposed to play. But whatever. All right, we're back. We're actually out of tea. I finished the tea, the last swig of tea at the beginning of the break. So we're just drinking normie water right now. But okay, what is this core that we've achieved here? Where is this? Oh, what? All right, yep. Thanks for the hydrate. All right. But yeah, that Nalgiri tea is another one of my favorites. It's by the same brand as the rose turmeric currant that I really like. It's in your items. But I looked at my items. Is this not my items? Oh, my items. 220 shell shards. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that'll be a good little like little storage in our back pocket there. Cool. That's a good good. It's gonna be a good end game thing to just keep around. Okay, cool, sweet, dude. I can't believe that we just missed this area. Like obviously this place we needed Silksong for, but like this was just. Oh, I almost opened it. Well, let's read about our buddies. Rare Cogwork Clapper. Rare automaton intended to perform the ringing of bells and cymbals in the depths of the core. I have not yet seen the bell this automaton is designed to ring, nor do I ever wish to hear it. Such a clamor would no doubt be unpleasant to experience. Oh, so does that imply that it's not the bell that's at the first shrine, but it's a different bell entirely? Interesting. I wonder if we will yet see the bell. Okay. I think have I been here before? Oh, well, so then maybe the door was a red herring? Because it made the door opening manually made me think that I haven't been here before. But now I'm seeing that I've clearly have. Whatever, we're just gonna get wrecked, bud. There's a spool fragment here, and you should have all the spools. I do indeed have all the spools. Okay. So, all right. So I've missed nothing, is what I'm hearing. All right. And what's over here? Well, I still... And then, so there's the Mushroom King is also not here, then? So I was thinking the Mushroom King would be here. But this doesn't seem like the sort of place the Mushroom King would be. So... maybe I'm wrong yet again. But like, what's near? Frick. Oh, I don't know how I didn't get murdered. Yeah. I'll ask for hints. I'll be pretty clear about like when I actually want hints. I think right now we're still in like exploration phase. We're still in hypothesis phase. So I'm just confused by the clue right now, where I'm like, this feel like, so let's look at the clue again. Up towers spinning near the surgeon spurned. So this is the surgeon spurned. This is tower spinning. So maybe we go up. Uppies. Unless it means like the cradle in that one room that had all the dead people. That could be an option too. So we've still got some theories to test. So I think we'll do we'll ascend the tower as much as we can, and then we'll kind of just work our way up towards the cradle. And then if I get to the cradle and I'm still kind of lost, then we'll get some clarification. But I think I've got some testing to do still. Yeah, dude, the music here is so cool, and I just haven't heard it very much because I've just been so good at the game. As I jump into a gear. Holy cow, dude. Right, see you, dude. Best soundtrack. It really is, and it's a shame that I'm just too good at the game to spend very long here. Because this is one of those tracks that's just like instantly like, ooh, now this is a vibe, dude. I can get up. There we go. All right, well, this doesn't... okay, well, I've already been all around here. The voided metallic bugs look so cool. Yeah, they do. It kind of makes you think, like, how that's even possible, because it's kind of... the metallic... I guess they are metallic bugs, right? They're not just, like, robots. They are indeed bugs, but they're just, like... they got some extra stuff going on. All right, well, let's make our way up here. I don't think there's gonna be anything up here, but I just want to, like... just rule this out. Yeah, and then all this stuff is broken, so like I can't get up the tower anymore, which is a shame. That the Cogwork Tower is a really cool area and also like a really neat like platforming challenge. So it's a bummer that it went bye-bye. They have the silk flies in them, which are basically their souls, but otherwise their bodies are just robots, I think. Okay, so they're kind of like cyborgs in a way where they're like imbued with a soul, but they're also not really alive. Oh, I could have just... all right. I mean, well, they are alive, but like their bodies are basically metal, so they're like essentially cyborgs. I'm going with that. Where's the uppies? Here? No. That feels like where it should be. Maybe it's here. No. I feel like I'm close. Is it here? I've done this before and I already forgot. Oh, it is here. Oh, I have to go up here and then I do this. Okay. Well, I'm just... my brain can't brain, I guess. It's Friday. I'm tired. It's been a long week. A really long week, dude. I would like to stop having long weeks, but it is what it is. No way the Mushroom King is in here, dude. Watch me also just be completely wrong about everything so far, and it's actually just like still in Act 1, and I've like missed a roaring detail. Oh, I wonder if it's in Greymore, dude. Near Towers, Surgeon Spurn. I don't know what the Surgeon Spurn bit means, if it's not white word, but I don't know. We're gonna test our hypothesis, and then we're gonna test our hypothesis, and then if I have to like head back to Act 1, so be it. But we gotta try. We gotta make sure to turn every stone over. And if it means I wander around doing incorrect things for a while, so be it. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. The lighting here, like there's just a couple of like light orbs that are still on, is like a cool effect here. And then this is like where I jumped up, right, to get to, no, yes, I jump like here-ish, right? Oh, almost. Oh, we almost no-scoped it. Oh, we can save it. No, oh, come on. No, we did it again, but we saved it that time. I was ready. My body was ready. Here's where we got the period cramps, and here's where Lace was napping. And this isn't at all where I wanted to be, is it? Is the graveyard like cut off? The place that I wanted to go, is that like not allowed? Is that illegal? It might be, but we'll just give it a shot. We'll have to, it's just a shame because we'll have to come up here later anyway to like, because I know that the last one is the like at the top of the cradle. But and then this is where I don't know where this is where. This is where like the platforming starts, right? Or no. I forget. No, this is where Grandmother Silk was, and that's all cut off. So I think yeah, so I think we've thoroughly wasted our time. Let's get out of here. And recoup at the Bell Beast laboratory. Laboratory. Okay. It's not in Cogwort Core. It's not in the Cradle. He's not in the White Word. What's the clue? Up towers spinning. What are spinning towers? So spinning towers makes me think Greymoor. Because Greymoor has these towers, right? And there's like stuff inside them that are literally spinning. Like there's the spikes and they're like in a circle and they're rotating. So that kind of gives Greymoor. The Surgeon Spurned. Wait, the Surgeon Spurned. I'm so dumb. Holy cow. All right, it's fine. I got it. Wow, and he's literally a surgeon, and he's literally was spurned from Belhart. Holy cow. Holy cow. And I wanted the puzzles, right? I was so excited for the puzzles. I can't handle the puzzles. I'm gonna have to surrender my puzzle game card if I keep up that kind of showing. No, stop being Shadow Beast. Okay, what's the fastest way to? I guess we go this way. Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't ask for hints there. I'm glad we were wrong for a while and then we eventually solved it, and that's what I want. Is to be allowed to be wrong and then to get there eventually. I do not remember how to ascend here, so I'm just gonna do this. And then we're gonna ascend here. Holy cow, dude. My brain just was not even thinking in terms of the guy that we literally went to extract our parasite. I was just, yeah, it makes so much, it's like, now that I'm thinking it, I'm aware of it, I'm like, wow, how did I not get that immediately? Like, that's so obvious. I guess my brain heard surgeon, and I was like, oh, the White Word, obviously, and that just, like, short-circuited every other bit of logic that's going on. But this guy literally is the Surgeon Spurned. And I bet Mushroom Boy is up in the rafters here, right? Up in this area. No? Oh, it's cool that the you can see the sparks, like the little wisps from the wisp thicket. Cool in between area, dude. Genius. All right. Surely. Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Near the Surgeon Spurned. Wait. I'm still dumb. Up spinning towers near the Surgeon Spurned. So it's not outside the surgeon. It's in the towers. And specifically the tower that is nearest the Surgeon Spurned. Holy cow. This is one arduous puzzle for me specifically. And here he is. That's why he said you weren't focusing on the first part. It's true. I just was so focused on the Surgeon Spurned. Like, I literally could not hear anything besides Surgeon Spurned. Yes, communication is the heart of it. The grandest boasts and the tiniest murmurings all have their meanings. Your point is well made. Even the flowers have their stories to tell. Light can be cast anywhere.
Very frank.
I have no desire to interrupt your meditations, Harold, but I am eager to speak with you if you would listen. Oh, are we actually trying to, like, have a conversation? I don't even remember what our goal with talking to him is. I just am so enraptured by we get to go on a treasure hunt. Take note of it all. Render it in line. You'll be glad that you did. You can take the journey home with you. You can take the journey home with you. I like that one. That's a good one. Oh, excuse me. Oh. All right, what do we got? Cage of one who raged against the silken lie. Okay. The dwarves will not be taken in again. We must not be rash about this. I hear raged against the silken lie. My brain goes to first sinner. Cage of one who raged against the silken lie. I mean, it's a prison, right? Like the slab is a gulag. He's literally in a prison. We've got to, even if it's not right, that's got to be our first stop. Maybe, okay, actually, let's take one more second. Because like last time, if I had just surveyed the map a little bit more and maybe thought about the situation, we might have saved a whole bunch of nonsense. So this is like proposition numero uno. Like this is going to be our first stop. Where else? So what's the actual clue again? What's the actual clue? Cage of one who raged against the silken lie. So cages. Where else has cages? Sinner's Road has cages. And the Duder Magooter was imprisoned in the Sinner's Road, was he not? Wasn't this where the Green Prince was? So it could be there as well. Cage of the one who raged against the Sinner's lie. Or the Silken Lie. So those are two fine candidates for the stuff. Well, this one's going to be easier to get to because we're already in Greymore. So let's check out the Sinner's Road first, and then if he's not there, we'll head to the other place. Who else could it be? Cage of the one who raged against the Sinner's Lie. Anything in here? Probably not. That's not Sinner's Lie. That's the Silken Lie. I don't know. Yeah, none of those other ones really make sense. I feel like let's do Sinner's Road first. If it's not there, we'll do the slab, and if it's not there, we'll recalibrate after the fact. Oh, come on, dude. Also really want to bench. There's a bench right there. I should just go bench. What's up, Scarecrow? What's up, dog? All right. All benched up. Let's just take a quick dip into Sinner's Road and just fully write off any possibility that it's the Green Prince's cage. But I'm pretty confident between the two of those. Like, those are two, like, pretty strong hypotheses. So one of them has got to be correct. And, like, I'm pretty sure that Green Prince literally was in prison because he was like, the Citadel's whack, yo. So, like, that makes me think that he's, like, it's more clearly this one. But also, I cannot ignore the fact that it's a literal gulag. Where the first sinner is. Okay, so I didn't see the Mushroom Man. Yeah, he's not here. Let me just... And what's the exact clue? Cage of one who raged against the Silken Lie. So it's literally in a cage. It's literally like go to the cage, and then the cage. He wasn't in the cage. So I think let's Oh, no, don't. Okay. Don't do this. I thought it, like, was gonna draw attention to me and cause problems. But that's okay. Okay, let's go to the slab. Let's do the sinners. Let's do the first sinner. So yeah, so the one that we tried first wasn't right, but that's okay. We you know, I don't feel feel the need to feel shame about that. Okay, can I do this? Have I been up here? Yes, I've been up here. I've done this like 8 times. Just this feels really like it's supposed to be a shortcut, and the fact that it never is bothers me. But let's clearly it must be up this way, yes? And by up this way I mean no, it's down, right? She chose down. She chose down. Is that wrong? Too late now. And then this, yeah, we just go down here. Okay. Oh, yeah, and I hear him. Okay, yeah. So we could have saved time by going here first, but I don't know. Even though this was my first instinct, I feel like it made sense to just try both of them. Had the Claymore clue scared you? Yeah, it literally did. I was, well, and it was like, well, because last time I just rushed straight to my first instinct and then it was wrong. And so this time I wanted to like calibrate the map a little bit and be like, okay, let's like weigh all our options here. And then I made the deliberate choice of like, okay, well, since I'm already in Greymoor, it just makes sense to check Sinner's Road first and then we'll come here. So we just happen, you know, I'm still stand by the fact that I formulated 2 solid hypotheses, tested them both, and then made my decision. At the bottom of a well, you can only look up. I like this guy. The past is hidden from those who look forward. Those echoes may guide you still. Yes, that's true. For the kind-hearted, a weapon can also be a friend. Hold on, I just want to backtrack here. The echoes may guide you still. Yes, that's true. Is that like him responding to the echo? If so, that's really funny. For the kind-hearted, a weapon can also be a friend. You're so eager to follow in her footsteps, but what are you leaving for those who come next? Oh, excuse me. All right. What do we got next? I like this puzzle. Fell Heart of Frost, who soars on high. Okay, that's Fell Heart of Frost, who soars on high. That's gotta be Mount Fae. That's gotta be. Like, there's no way that's not Mount Fae. It's Frost. Fell Heart of Frost, who soars on high. Like, there's just no way. I refuse to accept a world where it's not Mount Fae. It was Bilewater Trust. Yeah. Okay, we'll check Bilewater after Mount Fae. How's that? Dude, watch Bilewater actually be something. Watch me have to actually go to Bilewater again. That would be so upsetting. Why do we have to get this quest so late, dude? Ah! That's okay. We'll just have a grand old time climbing Mount Fae once more. Another place where I don't get to fully appreciate the music because I've actually spent a lot of time here, but this is really good music. I really like the music here. It's very just atmospheric and like really matches just like the grandiosity of this mountain that's like isolated and just windswept and snow-swept, the edge of the world. It's like lonely, but also hopeful in a way. It's so good. All right. I'm sure, surely it's all the way at the top, right? But I should probably just like stop along the way in case I'm like wrong. Dude, those chords, man. Those are some big kid chords. The freezing like effect kind of scared me because it's like, oh, I'm gonna start taking damage. It's like, no, we've been down this road. You don't take damage anymore. Let's go. Oh, hands. All right. Well, how about now? There we go. Yeah, that's a shortcut, dude. Let's go. Shortcut? A shortcut? Let's go. And then, can I do this? Yes. I bet I can do that. I bet I can get this. Watch me be a genius. Let's go. Genius time. Right, are you in here? Surely not. Surely this room has seen its purpose fulfilled. So it's got to be the top, yeah. Oh, the Mushroom King and the friend of the feathers. Oh, come on, I can do it. I'm gonna get this. You can needle in here. I can needle in here. I think I have needle in here. Can I needle in here? You sure? Oh, you're talking about, oh, next to the mushroom. Okay. Well, let's, yeah, I really want to hear the Mushroom King's song. That's what I'm all about here. I'm also all about making this the hardest thing possible. Yeah, I know I can go around the other way, but that's boring. We're doing it the fun way. See, this is fun. We're having fun. I love Silksong. Ah! We can do this. This is the final platforming boss right here. Let's go. I'm a genius. Lies and truths must be discussed. Caps and shells may fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Stone will break and steel shall rust. Lies and truth must be discussed, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Caps and shells may fall to dust. Stone will break and steel shall rust. Is that all he says? Okay. All right. That was a great song, dude. Good job. All right. What do you got? One can visit the past, but then memories become contradictory. That's true, honestly. Every time we talk to him, I feel like he gets more lucid. Like, it makes more sense to me. Maybe I'm just getting more unlucid, but it's starting to make sense. When the call rings out again, will you let your previous actions cloud your vision? By claw, by voice, history always rises to meet us. My mind is awakening. I am becoming Mushroom. The Mushroom King is me. Oh, excuse me. What's up, friendo? I thought I killed you. Glad you're alive and well. Do you sing a song? No, you just coo. That's all right. It's good to see you again. I can't pet you. Dang. Oh well. All right. We're roaring through this. We may just get this by night's end. Past Cradle's Peak. Last test of fitness. So the top of the peak, and then what's the last one? At that the age may pass. This shroom its witness. Maybe that's we'll see what that is. Let me just bench real quick. Can I summon the Beastie Weasties? Yes. I don't know how. This is yet another floating island in the sky. But Maybe they just travel on a different plane of existence. Okay, and then... Alright, back to... Let's go back to the place, I guess. You'll definitely be able to find that one. I think I'll go sleep now. Okay, all right. Well, thanks for joining, Rem. Appreciate you hanging out as always. Hope to see you on Tuesday, where we will probably finish the game. But thanks for the hangs, and see you in the next one. All right, we go to High Halls. Probably go to the other one, like near the first shrine, but I don't know. It's kind of here or there. So now I'm thinking this is like the last one, and then like the last bit is like, I don't know, we entered his dream or something? I kind of forgot what the last thing said. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So, all right. Well, now we know how to fast track this. We go this way. We go here. This way. I hope the bench is near. There's a bench that's like near where the transport is, right? Because I realize I haven't benched since the Mount Faye room, and I don't really want to. If I happen to die, or Mr. Mushroom happens to be like this super duper hard boss, I don't want to be having to go all the way back here. And it probably would have been good for me to bench, but I bet I can get this. So let's go do this. Ah, frick. Going this way. Going up. Wow, it's amazing. It's almost like I've been here before. That's crazy. How do you know that you were here before? Well, it's because I was here before. That's how I know. Right, we go up this way now. And then we do a little dashy dash. Go this way, period cramps room. Go into the sky. And then... Alright, so this is close to where we start doing... The bench is nearby. I'm pretty sure. Or no, this is the room where the boss was. And now we just ascend it like normies. And then here's where we would go up again. And... Right, and then this is where the actual boss was, and then I almost left, and then everyone made fun of me, and then we realized that this spot exists. Holy cow, dude. Almost got that. And then we go in here. We're off the map. Here. We're beyond the track. Perfect. Right. I do wish to acquire... I would like mayhaps a bench. Surely I haven't already missed it. Surely I didn't do bad and already passed the spot where you can actually get where you want to be. Surely not. Surely it's right up here. Surely this is the place that I want to be. And then here's a bench. And then here I rest and I get all my silky wilky back. And then we go up here. And then we do that. Small tunnel leading upward. Ascend to the surface. Yeah, we skip all the hard stuff because we're super good at the game. And then we walk right into spikes because I forget how to jump. All right, well, let's go this way first because there's only like a little bit of things here. And so if it's not here, it'll clearly be somewhere else. Is that soul that it's giving us? Okay, so it's not here. So he must be elsewhere. Yes. Surely he's just like somewhere around here. It's gonna stop me, isn't it? My choice is made. I cannot leave. I must descend again to see Farluma freed. Yeah. But like, where's the Mushroom King? I think that was a bug, not the Mushroom King, but let me just see if I can summon him. Where? What? Did I miss him? There's no way. Past Cradle's Peak, last test of fitness. Past Cradle's Peak. Past Cradle's Peak. Past Cradle's Peak. Last test of fitness. Am I dumb? Now only the wind. Friends seduced. The weaving ones beckon. Sweet promises whispered. From depths below. Now only the wind. Okay, no, that's not helpful. Where is the Mushroom King? Also, those guys aren't bad for farming. No. Past Farlum's Peak. No, past Cradle's Peak. Last test of fitness. Past Cradle's Peak. Is this not the Cradle's Peak? Past Cradle's Peak. Last test of fitness. Is it like... Oh, it's right here. Of course it is. What you got, dude? Do they realize it would only be the beginning? If they cleave themselves free, they would need to find their way anew. That's true. Freedom just begets more questions. Begets. Right? Oh, worm child. No surprise it's you who meets me here. Following me, are you? Or calling me? It is true I would not have sought the lands below, if not for your grand actions within them. But now, having journeyed their breadth, what singular sights I beheld! Flaming lakes, tangled woods, caves consumed by sand and frost. Remarkable things all, though given their void-claimed state, it seems you and I may be the last to hold those memories. I cannot allow that outcome, Harold. I act now to save that place for both for myself and for those bugs still alive within. As one who's seen so much, tell me simply, do you believe my efforts in vain? Me? Certainly you can ask, but I cannot provide good answer. I've no mind for outcomes. Always my vision is too clouded by the present. Only the journey for now. Only the journey, the now. For myself, that is the purpose, and as far as my sight can see. If any other could come to understand that state, Wormchild, I suspect it may be you. Though maybe not yet, not this present, Maybe in a future far, when your actions might hail me again, when your actions might hail me so again? Alas, from these quaking caves, it is past time I made my swift exit. Ours each may be long and winding roads, but I hope you too come to know the many joys upon the path. All right, dog. What? Okay, see ya, man. All right, and we've granted the wish. Nice. Do we get anything from that? Is that literally just extra lore content? I mean, it was a fun adventure anyway, even if it's not like extra stuff. 95% complete. We're fast approaching the end. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all just the tools. So we can get those tools like very soon. Maybe they're not 1% each, but feels like they might be. I almost want to. How much money do I have? 382. I kind of want to get the tools today, but oh, I gotta escape. I'm off the beaten track. We gotta descend first, and then I think even then they're like, I don't know where you are. You have to like get out. And I can just drop down, right? Can I? No, come on. Come on, guys. Don't make me do this. I already did this like 2 streams ago. Okay. I just gotta get out. But now. No, come on, guys. I'm right here. Get with the program. There we go. Oh, I gotta hold it the whole time. Okay. All right. I think. You know what? Actually. Hold on. Yeah, why don't we call it there? So we had a good run. So next time on the GoodBerean experience, we are going to grind for cash, complete our inventory, get to 100%, and then we're going to complete the game. That is our goal. That is the mission. That is the plan. So, thank you for everyone who joined. Thanks to Rem and Shogun for hanging out and just chilling. Thanks to Boomtrout for popping in earlier. Thanks to anyone who popped in for a little bit or lurked or checked out the VOD. I see you. I appreciate you. But that is going to be it for tonight. So on Tuesday, we are going to be having what is potentially the last Silksong stream for at least this series of like the first playthrough, the 100% playthrough experience. And it's been quite a ride. We've been through a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of things. It's been, I think this is the 32nd video, so it'll probably be 33 streams, which is massive. It's like the almost triple the number of streams of our previously biggest stream, or previously biggest series. So it's been quite a ride. It's been 3 months now of playing Silksong, and I've really enjoyed it. We've had a lot of cool people pop into the stream. We've met a lot of cool people through this. So appreciative to everyone who's been along for the journey. Thanks for joining. See you on Tuesday for us to potentially beat Silksong for realsies. And until then, be good.